one check too.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode live with the boys of Junkyard Breaks. What's going on, fellas?
What up?
How's everybody doing?
All right.
So two of us watched Obi-Wan Kenobi, two of us did not, so we can't talk Obi-Wan Kenobi.
No, we can't talk Obi-Wan Kenobi.
No.
I watched 2 out of 3.
You watched 2 out of 3.
I'm
Jason's
really the
like
weakest
1
link.
out of 3.
I'm at 33% of
Not good.
Obi-Wans that have been viewed so far.
It's all good.
Well, the first two are good, but that third one,
Yeah, the third one's good.
I guess we could talk about just the first one. I mean, just from
We can't talk about the first one. I don't want to...
I just thought, like, it's more cinematic right off the bat. We talked about this with Boba Fett and the difference between Boba Fett and Mandalorian, right? That Mando seemed more cinematic. This seems
Boba
Fett
Fett seems small. Like it could have been on the Facts of Life set. Like it was very tiny. It was really small.
Oh my god, I really wish Tootie had
What you talking about,
run
Yeah.
on the back of Facts of Life set.
Yeah. Yes, you're right. This seems big. It seems very large.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I'm
Do
trying
we know,
to...
was this done in the volume?
Was this done in the volume?
The volume, what they
Oh,
built?
It feels like it. Because you can
That's 'cause
feel
so
like...
much desert, right?
Yeah, well, those times when Ewan McGregor is on, like, when he's doing the rotation, he's, like, feeding, and his face is glowing a lot, which means that I have a feeling those LEDs are just surrounding him like crazy. Like, I feel like it's more of a glow than a natural light. I noticed that, but, I mean, it's nothing that bothers me.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I love it. Like I said to Jimmy, it reminds me a lot of Leon, the professional. Like he just does this thing every day. Like he puts the flower in the window, and he drinks his milk, and like it just seems like Obi-Wan is like the Leon. He's like he does the same thing every day.
It's a habitual life, right? Like
yeah, it's his choice to just live that way forever now. I mean, that being the first episode, it gets bigger later, but I mean, yeah, it just seems like he's dedicated his life to watching over the kid.
Yeah, I thought it was good. Is it Edgerton that plays?
Yeah, Joel Edgerton.
Yeah.
Did they do anything? So he looks not that much older than. Was that makeup? It didn't look like it was
I think it's
CGI.
just time.
Okay.
He's a lot older. I mean, when he was that in Attack of the Clones,
right,
which was how long ago now? Like, it's a long time.
It's been a
like
while.
19 years or something like that.
Yeah, so I mean, he's got to be close to our age, right?
Oh, every bit of it.
Yeah, so I mean, the age is there. Ewan McGregor, I don't think he's that much older than us, right? He's got to be in his low to mid 50s, maybe.
But it was interesting watching Ewan McGregor in the recap, the synopsis. First off, I have to watch Attack of the Clones.
I know. I thought that too.
I honestly blacked out the prequels altogether, aside from the first one, and it's almost like I don't even remember the third one.
Yeah. What was the second one called? Clone Wars, right?
No, it was
Phantom Menace, and then why am I brain farting on this?
What was it?
Chris.
Jeez, now that you've said that,
Yeah,
Chris, what are the prequels?
The prequels are Phantom Menace.
Attack of the Clones, right?
Attack of the Clones is the second one. Oh, Revenge of the Sith is the third one.
Revenge of the Sith was the third.
Yeah.
Revenge of the I don't remember all huge swaths of the second and third movie. And it's crazy.
Well, Attack of the Clones is Grievous, right?
Yes.
So that's all that Geonosian stuff.
Yes.
Where Obi-Wan's riding a giant salamander.
Yeah, and
I hated that movie.
Him, Anakin, and Padme are in the the arena.
Yeah, that's the only great
They-
part. Is
they go
Padme and
against Griffin's
Padme and a
favorite
sports
creature.
bra is the only redeeming
Canwee's
factor.
here.
Oh, and I mean, Mace Windu chopping Django's head off. Yeah, but the third one.
Ivy.
Shut up, Tabby. The third one, the last half hour is all right.
I'm having a hard time differentiating in my brain right now which one
Me
was
too.
episode 1 and episode 2 because they came out at the same time. So I'm
Episode
like, I don't know
one
what
and
to
two?
say.
Well, episode.
Oh well,
episode
we're
two.
we're only talking about one. So one goes right to,
Goes right to
Bail
when-
Organa saying, "I need your help."
Yeah, and he decides that he's going to leave the planet.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
So I don't know if you guys watched the YouTube stuff. Did you realize that the toy he bought from the Jawas is the toy that
The-
Luke's
the Luke.
flying in Episode 4 while he's bathing C-3PO and R2 in the oil,
Yeah.
which I thought was a deep, beautiful, deep cut. That was so cool.
I did like him saying to the Jawa, which is exactly what I thought a second before the dialogue. Like, are you really going to steal my stuff and then sell
And
it
not
back
clean
to
it?
me?
You could at least clean it before you sell it back to me. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I was like, won't the Jawa just steal the thing? And then
Yeah.
he literally says next, "You're going to steal my stuff."
So
and sell it
cool.
back to me."
So cool. Yeah. It's hard not to talk about 2 because I guess 2 picks up right where the end leaves off.
Yeah. 2 is where I have a slight gripe.
Really?
Yeah,
No,
very slight.
you guys can talk about too. It's not going to bother me at all.
Well,
Talk about
what I have to say about the second episode was there's a whole lot, like, people who are just hating on Reva for
Reva.
the sake of hating on her for no good reason.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of lackluster delivery
She's not a good actress.
lines. No, she's not. And there's a couple moments that are pretty clear in episode 2 where you're just like,
So that's the problem, is that you can't tell anybody that she's not a good actress because you're a racist.
well, there's already all sorts of have you heard about all this?
Oh yeah, I've heard.
Oh yeah.
Disney,
Well, I mean,
Disney put out-
there are some people that are way out of line. I mean,
Well,
it's
that's
like,
the problem.
that is
People-
the problem. You
People
can't-
are always, they're constantly just looking for a reason to be out of line.
yeah.
And
you
then
can't-
anybody who has like a critique,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
You can't
not,
constructively talk about anything because it's shadowed by just blind hatred.
right. And at the same time, on the opposite end, you have just the blind following. It's like, be, a little objective here. But I found a couple, she's an inquisitor, and there's obviously motivation. It's written that she has a passion, like a burning passion behind her to, carry out whatever it is. I don't know
I'm
how much is.
gonna hold judgment
divulged.
until the whole thing's over.
Well, that's just it. But
But-
there's certain lines where it's like,
Yeah. I know.
she's just kind of like, stop, evildoer. You know what I mean? Like, take 300, and I'm sick of doing this right now.
Yeah.
And that's not my words. My wife said that.
She's not
So,
the best.
give her credit.
Well, I mean, this is something I've been reading, and now that I've watched the first episode 3 times now, Reva is well, it's not obvious, but I would think that she is the first Padawan you see.
Yeah.
In episode 1,
I think
is
so.
a little black girl.
I think so. It makes sense.
The little black girl. So she would be one of the ones.
Yeah,
that
it's already
actually
it's
escaped.
it's
Yeah.
already foreshadowed right from the beginning that
Yeah.
that she was in the temple while that was all going down, and she's probably harboring some, and she's probably harboring some serious feels towards the Jedi Order for letting that happen.
But the one
Yeah.
lack of storytelling is that they don't tell you that Inquisitors are Jedis.
They
Or-
did.
Did
They
they?
did at one point, I believe it might have been in episode 2.
Okay.
Well,
Where
I would
Obi-
think that you would have to assume that because there can only always be 2, right?
Well, that's just it. This is how they get around the rule of 2.
Yeah.
And this was argued when the comics came out with all the Inquisitors. They were just like, "Oh, how can there be more?" It's like because technically they're not Sith,
But I also
They're
thought
Force
that,
users.
that
dark side Force users.
I also thought though that the 2 was a newer concept and it doesn't go all the way back.
The rule of 2. I mean, it depends. It depends.
Yeah, I thought it was like
It's been retroed in,
okay.
obviously, because it pretty much. I think the first mention of it was with the Bane trilogy, the books, because Bane is the first. Darth Bane is the first one who's credited for, carrying out the rule of 2. But he gets the idea from Revan's holocron.
What is
So-
the rule of 2?
The rule of 2 is that there could only be 2 Sith.
Yeah, one master, one apprentice.
Yeah, one to,
And they
So what is
reiterate
it?
that in episode 3.
yeah,
well,
it's
yeah.
one
Around the
to
fire.
one to be the master and one to desire being master, and that's the
But-
whole idea.
So after Maul though, there was nobody.
Yeah, there was. After Maul, there was Dooku. After Maul, there was Dooku, and then after
Oh, yeah,
Dooku,
I
there
guess
was
so.
Anakin.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you're right. I forgot.
That's what I'm here for. Here to help.
Hmm.
But yeah, there's a. It's like I said. I guess it's fair. It was kind of retroactively thrown in there, like, oh, this is it. This is how it is. But I mean, the whole Palpatine Vader dynamic. But even in the books after that was a thing, Palpatine was constantly taking on, in the comic books, he was taking on other secret apprentices and sending them after Vader to kill
That's
him.
true. I mean, that's in the
Vader
Afra.
just
Like,
kept knocking him off.
yeah, Afra. He had that guy make those like clone Sith people that he had like. He was ready to take Vader's spot if Vader didn't live up to what he wanted.
Right.
So he had somebody waiting in the wings.
And even in the Darth Plagueis book, the novel,
Yeah.
Plagueis had like several other apprentices to take over when
Right.
Palpatine.
But that in I'm going back to Afra. He had the guy, the brother and sister, and that
Mhm.
mad scientist. So he had like
Yeah.
4 people lined up to take his spot.
Right. So it's like, you're at the same time you're kind of sitting there like, rule of 2,
Yeah, I
really?
guess so.
You're not. It's-
More like
It-
rule of 22, am I right?
Am I right? Am I right? No, but I don't know. It's just ways around
Yeah, I
other
guess so.
things. So
Anyway, you want to do news, Jimmy? You have news?
I suppose so.
Well,
I
let me
suppose
run your
so.
let me
We
run
might
your
as
theme
well
song.
get it going.
There's your theme song.
Boo, boo, boo.
All right, man.
oh, I got small.
What happened?
Geekly update.
Oh,
All right.
I'm over here now.
Star Wars.
Nice.
Nice.
Dabble.
Since we're on the subject.
What is that? Megamind? What is that from? Despicable Me?
It's actually from Despicable Me.
Yeah.
That's what I just okay. Despicable
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah. So, Star Wars with projects. Since Star Wars Celebration was last week, a lot of stuff has come out.
Bad
obviously-
batch. Bad batch.
Yes.
Yeah,
Obviously, we know about
Bad
Obi-Wan,
Batch
which is streaming
info.
now. If you haven't checked it out, Disney Plus. The first 3 episodes of Obi-Wan Kenobi. We know about Andor, which, Dolph is not happy about.
No,
we know,
it's not that I'm not happy. I'm just indifferent. That's
Yeah.
it.
we know that Mando 3 is coming out. That comes out February 2023.
Yeah. I
Andor comes
honestly
out
thought that was
August
gonna be a
2022.
What?
Um,
Endor?
We know that Ahsoka is coming out. That's 2023 as well. The Acolyte is coming out in 2024. Mando 4 has already begun work.
Mm-hmm.
Season 4 has already begun work. And the next one is The Skeleton Crew. So,
it is Goonies. That's what I heard.
Well, that's exactly what I heard. Yes,
Yeah.
Goonies. It's a John Watts directed, Jude Law starring. Goonies in Star Wars is basically what it is.
Goonies in space.
Bunch of misfit kids
Yeah.
going around the galaxy.
I'm game. Whatever. Let's see.
Why
doing whatever.
was I not casted as Old Chunk?
You should have been Old Chunk.
I can truffle shuffle.
Yeah.
Like nobody's business.
I do not.
It'd be called like the Norval Florval.
The normal floral.
But yes, we also have the Bad Batch Season 2 trailer, which is coming out fall of 2022.
Jimmy, did you watch the first season, or you won't watch that either?
No, I watched the Bad Batch.
Oh,
I
you
love
did.
the Bad Batch.
You said you were
I
dead set
I
against the
actually watched most
cartoons.
of the Bad Batch with Griffin.
I watched all the Clone Wars. I watched
I
all
love
the
Clone
Clone
Wars.
Wars.
I don't know why. When we talked about this, though, you said you were.
No. I haven't watched the Rebels.
You didn't watch
'cause I don't like
Rebels.
the animation for Rebels.
The Rebels. I think
Rebels.
I don't
like the animation
it's not as,
for Rebels.
It's not as an unpopular opinion as I once thought, but I think I actually like Rebels a little bit better than Clone Wars.
I agree. I think Rebels is
I
their best effort.
can't even get past the animation.
The only one I
You
didn't
need to
like
get
was.
past it.
It looks too kid-like.
You need to get past
Yeah,
it.
you need to get past it.
The
only one I
two of
didn't
us
like.
sitting here telling you.
What was the
the
one
stories
with
are
the?
great.
What was the one
Yeah,
with the
but-
pod racing guy? Not the pod racing guy. The race guy. Destiny? No. It's
Speed
the car.
Racer?
It's the cartoon that came out with the
Speed
kid.
Racer.
The kid who like fixed cars. He fixed pods or whatever.
Look out for the Mark 12.
You don't know what I'm talking about, Chris?
Which one? What do you? Wait,
Is
what
it,
are you?
Star
talking about?
Wars Destiny or? It was that third cartoon that came out that nobody liked.
Oh, Resistance.
Resistance. Yeah, I didn't like that one.
Yeah, I watched like 2 episodes and
It was not good.
it's not that I didn't necessarily like it. I just didn't care.
Yeah, it just seemed like it was Hondo or something like Hondo.
Right.
And I'm like, Hondo's cool, but I'd love to see Hondo in live action, actually.
That's the
That'd be
that's the
pretty
Fight
badass.
Club equivalent of Star Wars cartoons. No one talks about Resistance.
Right.
Yeah,
Some people do,
some people do.
but
Anyway,
those.
back to the news.
Sorry,
Oh.
Jimmy. Wow,
Wow.
sensitive.
We're doing something. on the
Sensitive
house.
about his news.
Goodness gracious. I'm getting hijacked here.
Willikers.
The last animated one was called Tales of the Jedi, which focuses on prequel characters.
I
There's
saw
going to be
this.
6 episodes. 3 of them will be focused on Ahsoka Tano,
Yeah.
and the second 3 will be focused on Count Dooku.
Yay!
Yeah, so it'll go from his time of being a kid to when he was Qui-Gon Jinn's master, all the way up to where he turns to the dark side.
Qui-Gon Jinn's apprentice.
No, he was.
No, he was Yoda's. He was Yoda's apprentice.
Yes.
Qui-Gon.
So, yeah, Qui-Gon was Dooku's apprentice.
I
Yes. Yeah.
all mixed up.
Then,
Hey, I have a mail call I haven't even opened up yet.
oh my goodness.
Oh snap!
Then
I
the
don't
other
know.
2 films that are left on the Star Wars slate are, of course, the Taika Waititi will be coming up first, actually. So it's jumped. It jumped over Rogue Squadron.
Well, Rogue Squadron got postponed indefinitely, didn't it?
No,
Yeah.
it's not indefinite. They have it coming. It's
Should
just
be.
Well, indefinite typically in those respects mean that there's no
It's not on the slate.
at all.
Right. Because
For
I know
now.
it's like they keep saying Ryan Johnson's going to do his thing, but nobody wants it.
Ryan Johnson's not going to do his thing. He's got what Netflix like keeping him more than busy
I
right
guess.
now. He's not going to. No.
well, good old Kathy said that they have 3 films that they're looking at. They have Taika Waititi's piece, which will be the first one up. They still are looking at Rogue Squadron, but it is not. Since it's been delayed past Christmas 2023. They're going to see what's going to happen because supposedly Patty Jenkins has had a problem with the script. She's having a little bit of a pout time.
Aw.
So more than likely, you're probably going to see some other director.
Why didn't she have a
Something
problem
happens.
with the Wonder Woman 2 script?
Yeah. And then yes,
She should still have problems with that.
and then they still have the Kevin Feige Star Wars one that they're looking at too. So, but yeah,
Now, which one was it? I think it's Feige's movie where they're saying that it's not attached to anything.
no, it's not attached to anything.
It's like it's gonna
It's
be
its own Star
thing, and
Wars
that's that.
piece.
Wait, so are they going to be theatrical releases? They're not for Disney Plus, the movies, right?
These would be theatrical releases. More than likely, they'd be going to Disney Plus at
Right.
some point, like the Marvel movies do. But speaking of, nice little segue, Marvel. One unrelated movie thing is more of a comics related. It's Joe Quesada has stepped down
Mhm.
from his Marvel position in Marvel. He's leaving Marvel after 22 years. No
See you
longer
later,
will
true
be,
believers.
no longer will be the current VP and creative director. He's leaving amicably, but he's figured that it's way past time. So yes, he was leaving Marvel, and we also have Ms. Marvel debuts next week. Next week.
Really?
Next week, June 8th.
Really?
Is that why he
Marvel will
left?
be coming out.
That's why he left.
So, supposedly his time as the creative director was a little bit turbulent at times. So, I don't know. Who knows? Probably because Kevin Feige's britches are bigger than his. I'm not sure. But yes, Ms. Marvel comes out. It's getting rave reviews.
Well, the
Um,
Quesada didn't have anything to do with any of the movies except for Daredevil, right?
No, but he as part of the creative directory as far as the team goes. He did have some kind of input, but no, of course, nobody ran it more than Feige did. But yes, he worked on Daredevil.
But not the comics.
What?
Quesada was only in charge of the comics.
No, but he was part of the creative directing, so he was actually on slates. So he was talked with because he was more of the
Just as somebody who had the knowledge, like
he
Jeff
was the
Johns.
liaison between. So
Liaison.
the liaison. But yeah, not as much as the Marvel news this week. Actually, pretty dead this week, other than more talks about Doctor Strange and little stuff in there. But last little things I got are I'm sorry. Back the last Marvel piece is that James Gunn has confirmed that Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is the last time any of those characters will be seen in the MCU.
Whoa.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, they will be done. The Guardians of the Galaxy, all of the Guardians will be officially done in the MCU after this.
Even Pratt?
Pratt is officially, yeah, he and Drax are absolutely for sure done after this.
Yes,
This makes me sad.
Dolph, guess you better sell that Rocket Raccoon before more than that.
So you got two more things to look at. We got the Christmas special, and we have Guardians of the Galaxy 3 to say our farewells to the Guardians of the Galaxy as of we know it.
But what about Warlock?
Well, Adam Warlock will be coming in, but the team will be a completely different team after Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
So the
Yeah.
team, the Volume 3 team, has Star-Lord, has Rocket, Groot, but it also has Warlock, Cosmo, Moondragon, and what's the little bug? I forgot the bug's name.
Yeah, that's the Annihilation Conquest team, right?
Yeah, that's a good read too. And it has that woman too. She's not Quasar. I forgot who she is. She's like a big alien. That was really good though. Maybe they go that route. That's why I bought a couple Moondragons, man. That book's gonna take off. What is that?
Yeah, since he's leaving, since James Gunn's leaving, and obviously Drax is leaving, he's not doing anything more with it.
With the shirt
Chris
off.
Pratt is leaving, and pretty much the entire team will be out of here as of then. So
That's kind of
So
great.
how long before they show up in Peacemaker season 2?
yeah.
Drax wants it, or what's his name? Bautista wants to do it.
Does he really?
He said he would love to be in Peacemaker. He'd love to just keep working with James Gunn. So is that just
That was the whole thing. He was like adamant. We're like right when, because James Gunn got fired because of some.
he got fired for a bad Halloween costume like 20 years ago,
Right, and
which is not
it was
fair.
it was Dave Bautista who was like
Fire
front
me
and
too.
center of the if he's gone, we're all gone. Like rallying up the troops.
Disney likes to, as Johnny Depp proved today, Disney likes to act before they even have information.
Right,
Whatever happened in the Johnny Depp trial?
He won.
he won.
He won.
He won?
He won.
Well, he
He's
won
awarded-
$15 million. Amber Heard won $2 million.
Yeah,
So,
And their lawyers won $40 million.
yeah.
no kidding.
That's true.
And Court TV cashed in, probably $100 million.
I'm watching the live stream, and common people like you and me are like donating they're like literally donating $100 in the live stream. Like I think the network has enough money. They're doing all right. You don't have to give them $100. Constant
What?
$5, $20, $20, $100. I was like, what the hell?
Was Court TV acting like Wikipedia, asking for donations to stay on the air or something like
No, during any YouTube live stream, if you're over a certain amount of, or if you have a subscription, you can take what are they called?
Super chats.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have that yet, but nobody really watches us live, so. But
They
yeah,
need to so they can super chat and give us
they
money.
need to super chat and give us money.
that?
'Cause
I
that's
was
what's
watching
important.
one of Swaggle lives like a year ago, and I guess it was the first time somebody could donate or do a super chat.
Yeah.
And it was funny seeing his honest
His-
reaction
yeah.
to like somebody like, oh my god, so I think somebody just gave me $5.
Well, I'll put it on the table now, guys. If we ever start accepting super chats during live feed, we're gonna split it 4 ways.
$1.25
A dollar each, $1.25 each. It's a
I don't
4-way
do
split.
anything.
It's a 4-way split. Your presence is enough, man.
I think I'll give Jimmy my percentage due to the time he's putting in these graphics.
What
More
else?
things on the
Gene?
news.
Oh my
June
god, you're
4th.
so sensitive about us sidetracking.
Ugh.
Wow. Just means your news goes that
I
much
did
longer.
this so I could have it streamlined so we didn't have to spend so much time on it.
Yeah, but we're conversating.
It's conversating.
We're conversating. It's like I hate talking to you
The
guys.
Boys
too.
season 3 comes out June 4th. I am still undecided on this series.
Really? I
I don't know
love
if
it.
I love it or I hate it. I
Oh,
really
The Boys
don't.
is awesome.
No, it's just there's no characters I can actually like on this show.
I think that's the point.
Everybody's despicable.
yeah,
It's just
that's
sort of like I don't know.
Even
Ooh,
what's
this
his self like? What's his name? Howard? Is that the kid's
And they
name?
throw in so much gore in there just to throw it in. It's just like, okay.
Huey.
Everybody who would have superpowers would be an absolute asshole.
Mhm.
Yes, I get
Is this
it.
gonna be?
I
Is
get
this
it.
gonna be the Herogasm season?
it might
Oh my
be.
god. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's.
I want to see how they pull that off.
I want
They
to see.
will.
I want to see how they finish the series. So, but I don't know. We'll see.
Have any?
Well
have
acted.
any of you guys read the comics?
I
No.
did. I did not
You
read. I didn't get that far though.
Oh yeah, I completed it. It's
It's good.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I just thought the artwork is so bad. I don't know that I could read it if the artwork is that bad. I
Who
think
draws it? I
annoying.
forgot.
Yeah, I didn't like the artwork for that, and I actually never read the art. All right, I never watched or read the Deadly Class series either.
Deadly
'Cause I
Class
can't
is
stand
also
the artwork
good.
for that.
Derek Robertson. Is he the guy who drew it?
I don't know.
Yeah, Derek
Poorly
Robertson.
drawn.
He also drew. Didn't he draw Super Crooks?
Poorly drawn.
I like that. I just finished that. That was really good. Super Crooks.
So yeah, The Boys in season 3 comes out. There's a lot of new characters. The good guys get more bad, and the bad guys get even worse. And
Why'd you even put it in the news if you hate it so much?
I don't hate it. I'm undecided.
Yeah.
I like it.
Like I love Judge Dredd. I'll watch Dredd. He's not a good He's not a bad good guy. He is a bad
He's
good
a
guy. of sorts.
anti-hero.
But I don't know. It's
He's
just
like Stone
so.
Cold Steve Austin.
It's just so over the top.
Drank a beer.
Drank a beer.
I don't know. And then Stranger Things season 4 came out.
Yeah,
You guys
I-
watch it?
I
Came out on
started.
the 27th.
Just
I haven't-
finished the first
I haven't
episode.
got to start it yet.
Yeah, I haven't started it either.
The only thing that I've heard is that it's good. It's really good, but the kids are all looking really,
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
like they're going through some puberty. That's
Well,
for sure.
what's his name from Ghostbusters? What's his name? Mike in the show. He looks really awkward and
Finn Wolfhard?
Yeah, and what's his name? Dewey. Oof.
Dewey?
Isn't his name
Yeah,
Dewey?
That poor kid,
The kid with the teeth. Isn't that his name? Dewey?
Dusty.
Dustin.
Dustin.
What
Dusty.
are they? What is the? Is it supposed to be in real time? Or are they supposed to be?
No,
No.
it takes place in the 80s.
No. But I mean, like, I don't mean in current
You
continuity.
mean
I
where
mean, like,
season
is there
3
supposed to be a
ended?
year and a half between seasons, or like however long is
Yeah.
actually surpassing? Because these kids were children, so
Yeah,
they're
so
rapidly
when you
aging through adolescence, like people, like children do. So, are they at least? I've only watched part of season 1. Are they aging? Are they supposed to be aging at the appropriate amount of time through the seasons?
I think they have no choice but to age them for the appropriate amount of time. 'cause
Okay, so they
it's
were
been-
13, now they're 15, they're 15, now they're 17, so on and so forth.
Kinda.
They're
Yeah.
like the Harry Potter.
You grow with them.
Yes.
I mean,
So,
Harry
like-
Potter was set up that way, right?
Like Elle is
Years.
moved. They've
Yeah.
moved and they're in a new school, and she's kind of at a new school and awkward and getting made fun of at the new school.
Speaking of Harry Potter, the guy who plays what is it, Vecra?
Who's Vecna?
The main bad guy for Stranger Things season 4.
Oh, do I not
he-
remember? I
He's
really
actually
don't
played
remember.
by a kid that was played Grindelwald in a flashback in Deathly Hallows 1 of Harry
Bob-
Potter.
Bobby, or Billy,
Huh?
or whatever his name was.
Bobby Boucher?
Bobby Boucher.
Huh?
The curly. Are you talking about the curly-haired kid in season 3? The one who gets killed in the mall?
No.
I don't know who Vecra is.
The main bad guy
The main bad guy is like
In
Matthew
season 4.
Modine.
in season 4.
I gotta watch it again. Obviously, I don't remember.
Well, season
season 4
This
Stranger
is season
Things.
4.
Oh, this season.
The new is season 4. The main bad guy,
The guy with the big blue eyes.
the big blue eyes. Yes,
He's the one from Harry Potter.
the evil undead.
Okay.
Yes, he's actually a D&D character, for real.
Oh.
Which is funny.
Like real?
Yeah, for real.
Like Dungeons and Dragons characters are real?
For really
Yeah.
real?
I call dibs on Eye of the Beholder.
All right, I'm done.
That was it.
Dolph, you've ruined
I ruined Christmas.
You've ruined the news.
I've ruined-
You ruined
wasted
Christmas.
Jimmy's time. You have ruined his turn.
You know what I'll do is I'll just exit and I'll re-enter the room when you guys are done with news because I was conversating.
You've wasted my time.
I'm sorry.
There
Jimmy.
would be
Ruined my
no
turn.
Your
conversating.
news was wonderful. I enjoyed it.
Yes.
Bravo.
That's the point. It gets us
Good
talking.
show.
It
chap.
gets us talking
I
about
was
stuff.
having a tough time. This week has already been a shit show, personally. So, yeah, it was a last minute thing, finding a newscaster that I can get some screen grabs of, and I have good ideas after talking to Dolph at the diner, but yeah, I just didn't have time to do that.
You need me to stop by after work tomorrow and give you a hug?
You wanna hug?
No,
Well, one of these days he's going to have a second child. So
Well, yeah.
So he
part
can
of-
hug
part of
the
the
second
week.
child.
you're on the
Huh?
clock at this point.
that will be in the news when it happens.
Yeah. How close are you?
2
Well,
weeks, right?
Are we at the any moment now, or
oh, well, sort of. Yeah, we're actually now, after something happened, we're actually really hoping she holds on for another 10 days.
What was my bet? Did you have that written down? I had a prediction. Didn't you take all of our predictions?
Amanda did.
I want to win that. What do I get? Do I win money?
you
That
get
win
an
$10?
attaboy?
A new guy.
Good job. You guessed right.
You get to change her at least 3 times the
I
first
get it.
week.
I remember.
Ooh.
I remember. I could do that.
Oh, I ain't never had to do that.
I just, according to episode 3, I bought a comic immediately. Jimmy might know which comic that is.
I bet you I have it in the short box right next to me.
A Star Wars book?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. It's possible. Chris definitely has at least one copy. I know this for a fact.
I have 3.
You do
I was
have
gonna say,
3?
I think
I saw a spoiler. I know Quinlan Voss is there.
I was gonna say I think Chris has a newsstand. Didn't you flash a newsstand the one day?
I do believe I do have a newsstand.
See, mine is not a newsstand.
Not
That's
a
because you are inferior to me.
Mine's
I think I have 3. They're all direct editions.
I have 2
Chris-
direct. Only
Chris,
one.
this one is very nice, and it cost me a whopping $4.
Yeah.
Because those are going for 200 now.
Is it really?
9/8s are going for 500 now.
I don't have a 9/8.
Yeah, but Chris, your
9/6s are
newsstand-
285. They're up there.
Your newsstand is crazy.
Yeah.
The newsstand of that is crazy
Newsstand
rare.
mid-grade newsstand raws are going for 190.
You know, when I bought it, I felt like I paid too much for it because I bought it for like $65.
Yeah,
But I
no.
wanted it just because it was Quinlan Voss and it was a newsstand. So I was like, I want it.
Yep.
It has paid off.
Man, this bad boy's gonna have to go on the chopping block if he should. The eBay block.
Oh wow. I mean, I know you guys don't do sports, but Robinson Cano might get released already. Wow, he's batting 94. 94.
No, he's batting .094.
.09.
If he was batting 94, that'd be 940.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's batting 094,
94,
which is
yeah.
94. 94 versus 300.
I remember that name, but I
Robinson
couldn't
Cano?
pick him. I couldn't pick him out on a.
He was
I don't know
second
why.
baseman on the Yankees for a long time until he went for the money and left to play for the Mariners, and he never got out of last place for the Mariners, and then he came to the Mets, and then he failed a drug test and got suspended for an entire season.
Tisk.
And then now he got released because he came back and he can't hit a fastball. So that's a problem when you can't hit a fastball.
That's the pitch you should be able to hit.
Yeah, if you're gonna hit a pitch, it better be a fastball. So yeah, I think that his days are done in Philly. I didn't even realize right now Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen, and Patrick Mahomes are playing golf against each other. That's kind of cool.
It's like a goalie going out on a hip injury and coming back and not being able to do the splits.
Yeah, exactly. Chris, you're
So much for Tom Brady spending more time with his family.
What do you mean?
You say no?
You're a Rangers fan or Devils fan?
Devils fan.
Devils.
But the Rangers, they're
You're
on
in
the
a Devil's
conference.
shirt right now, aren't you?
Yo, I didn't even see that.
He's the devil.
It's the devil, Bobby Boucher. That's number 2 Bobby Boucher reference.
Yeah, so that's the question. Was that
I don't
that
even know. I
Waterboy
didn't
or
even
was
get
that
the first
Seinfeld?
reference.
What's up?
Were you doing Waterboy or were you doing Seinfeld?
I was doing
Waterboy.
Seinfeld.
You were doing Seinfeld.
I was doing
Jim, you remember that episode, don't you?
What happened to my camera?
When Putty was a face painter.
Yeah, that's right. What, I accidentally turned my camera off?
But
Yeah,
Putty,
to the
Putty, painted his
priest.
face. It's the same episode where somebody.
How did you do that?
Sees
What?
Elaine in the right light, and she looks like the Virgin Mary.
Yeah, that's
So-
right.
So Elaine, of course, is in church and like in this in this very Catholic setting, and then Putty ends up being a face painter
Yeah.
and is rooting for the Devils, and so the priest who
Oh,
thought,
right.
the priest who
Doesn't she
thought
visit him in the
Elaine
hospital?
looked angelic was driving, and he almost hits Putty, and Putty is like crossing the street after a Devils game, and he slams on the head of his car. He's like, "We're the Devils!"
You know they use that at the Devils
Oh,
games.
I'm sure they do. And I don't remember whether the priest has a heart attack, but he's driving the car. He's like, just the way everything always comes full circle in Seinfeld.
Apparently, the actor is actually a really big Devils fan too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Who? What is that actor Jim who played Putty?
Oh shit!
He was
He
in a
played the
bunch of
Tick
stuff.
too.
Mm-hmm.
David something.
Spoon.
Boone, and he was also in
He's been in a bunch of stuff. He's funny.
episode 2 of not episode 2. Sorry, Men in Black 2. Men
Yes.
in Black
His
2.
name's David something, right?
Patrick Warburton.
Oh, that's right.
Patrick something. You were close.
Warburton.
Is his name David Putty in?
Yeah,
Yes,
David Putty.
David
Okay, that's
Putty.
why I was thinking David. Yeah.
Yeah. Love that show. I got to do another run through of that one. That one, I used to every year watch Seinfeld and Friends, like top to bottom. I haven't done that in a while.
Well, it's only 22 minutes a pop. You can rip them off pretty quick.
Yeah, Seinfeld's an easy watch. The best one is when I used to watch Faulty Towers every year. That's a quick
Oh,
watch.
Faulty Towers, great.
God, I love that show.
Basil.
That's what, 6 episodes?
I
It
was
might
gonna
be.
say, Faulty Towers is only
It's
like
either like 6 or 8, something like that.
I
and
always
it's done.
said I want to meet John Cleese and have him sign a giant mounted moose head.
Oh my God, I would love to meet John Cleese.
they always say that like a show could not have gone for fewer episodes and been as iconic as Faulty Towers.
Mm-hmm.
Never watched it.
Oh,
I've only seen like one or two of the.
Never heard of it actually.
oh my God, it's amazing.
It was like not a precursor to Python. Like I guess it would have been in the same time.
It was right
Yeah.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
I only know.
Go ahead.
Oh, I only know about it too because my wife was into it. When she first moved in, she's like, "How have you not seen it?" She has whatever
Yeah.
on DVD. We sat there watching it. I think I watched it like 8 times in a row. I was like, "This is
It's
awesome."
so good.
Jim, it was like a classic like 80s sitcom. It was like Night Court or something where a majority of the stuff happened in the hotel lobby,
That's
right?
all it
Yeah,
was. It was
yeah.
the hotel lobby and the kitchen, and sometimes they went upstairs into a couple rooms. But
And it was John Cleese
Yeah.
was Basil.
Basil, so good. I don't think they play the Nazi episode anymore.
No,
I don't think so. I think they took that off TV. But yeah, I mean,
have it on
I grew up
DVD. It
watching
exists.
Benny Hill and Monty Python like every morning. Like I love those shows.
Jimmy and I would be at our
Benny Hill's
grandparents
hilarious.
and our
Edward the
grandpa-
Eighth. I always remember that. Is it Edward the Eighth when they're
with the coconuts.
No.
Benny Hill?
Yeah.
I like the B Team when he was in total blackface playing B.A. Baracus. It was so bad.
Our grandpa used to watch the weirdest juxtaposition. He would watch like the Lawrence Welk show, and
Oh, wow.
then Benny Hill,
Yeah.
and then that's where Jim and I always watched Airwolf too.
Oh, Airwolf was awesome. Yeah,
That
that
was
was
like
so good.
great.
Is that Jan Michael Vincent?
Yeah.
Did we watch Knight Rider at Grandpa's too, or did we watch that?
We
with
watched that
Dad?
here, but I mean up here in Jersey, no.
Yeah.
We watched it at home, but yeah, I think we probably watched it at Grandpa's. He also had his Falcon Crest and the Dallas Knights.
That's true.
My mom watched that. Dallas, Falcon Crest, and what was Dynasty? Holy crap! Did we watch Dynasty?
Yeah,
You can tell we were
during
there on
Falcon
Saturdays and
Crest.
Sundays.
During Falcon Crest, he had a 18-year-old Siberian Husky named Andy, and my grandpa would have a Budweiser and a bowl of pretzels and potato chips, and he'd give the same thing to the dog.
Cheddar and sour cream ruffles.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Delicious.
That is delicious.
Our
We were
grandpa-
a MacGyver household.
And Andy would
MacGyver.
literally just sit there and just lap up Budweiser and eat his pretzels and chips.
Yeah,
So that
MacGyver.
dog lived to the ripe old age of 4.
Yeah,
18.
18. He said.
Yeah,
18.
there's
Something to
an
be
old
said for
Siberian
pretzels and beer.
Yeah, we did MacGyver, Quantum Leap, like those
Quantum
were,
Leap, yeah, that was a big one.
Perfect Strangers, love that show.
Me and my brother used to do the Dance of Joy all
The
the time.
Dance of Joy, man.
And whatever happened to Balky Bartokomous?
You know
He-
what?
was at
He had a
bunch
great
of
home
sporting
renovation
events.
show on HGTV. So he was into like this Greek or Roman revision homes. Like they were only found in this one place in Pennsylvania, and like he bought parts of homes and put them on his home. Like it was like a patchwork of like Roman columns and stuff. It was actually really interesting.
He went back to Mipos.
He went back to Mipos, but I think that's what he does. He did home renos, and then he'll show up in the Beverly Hills Cop sequel
He was
whenever
also- he
whenever
was
that
also-
comes out.
I want to say he did like a lot of like character role, like one-off like things on like Psych and shows like that too. Like
He was in something where he played like a drug addict. I remember him being like really drugged out. What the hell movie was that?
was that on a movie or one of the
Wasn't
19
he also
Law
in
and Order?
Wasn't he also in a Stephen King like Langoliers or something like that? Wasn't he in that?
Hmm.
Bronson Pinchot.
I always just assumed that they did a guest spot on one of the 19 Law and Orders.
Let's see. Bronson Pinchot, IMDb.
The one with Ice-T.
Not married, born in 63. Well, the last thing he did.
No, the one with Ice Cube. There
Yes.
probably actually is. Ice Cube was. No, Ice Cube was not.
Ice Cube.
But Ice
Jesus,
Cube-
you remember that show called Nasty Boys? It was about the DEA secret team, and they were after this big drug lord. Had Mario Van Peebles on it, and then a bunch of 80s stars. Well, Dolph and Nick and I, when we went to Big Apple Con, one of the stars of that show was there, and that was literally his claim to fame.
That was on
on
Nasty
Nasty Boys, and I was like, "Holy crap!"
If that's
I'm
your
probably
claim to
the only
fame,
person in this room that knows who he is.
Oh, that's what I just saw him in. I downloaded it just because of the name. He played the beaver in a movie called Kung Fu and Titties. It's on Plex, Jimmy.
Oh, no.
It's exactly what it says. Oh my god. He was on Ray Donovan too.
I can't wait to tell my wife that that's what we're watching next weekend.
Kung Fu and Titties.
Kung Fu and Titties.
He was
You're like,
on,
it's got
he was on
Balky
Pro-
Bartokomous in it.
Yeah, he was on Project Blue Book 2 years ago. That was a good show.
Was he?
Yeah. That's it. He's not doing much. He was on NCIS Hawaii this year, so he's still doing stuff.
Did he do a guest spot on one of the Law and Orders?
I did think I just saw Law and
Thank God.
Order. I don't know. Maybe because he did NCIS. I don't think so. Oh, Law and Order Special Victims Unit 2007.
I knew it. I knew it.
SVU, that's the one with Ice-T. I was right.
Wow, that's amazing.
I could have
That
sworn I
is
saw
a-
Olivia Benson busting his face doing something.
That is amazing. Babes in Toyland, Step by Step. I don't remember any of these. He was in.
Bronson Pinchot did always. Well, no, he didn't remind me of. Marilyn Manson always reminded me of a drug-addled
Oh,
version of
interesting.
Bronson Pinchot.
I can see that.
Who?
Marilyn.
Manson,
Oh. Oh. He was
like
in
a
Langoliers.
just a busted-up version of Bronson.
Don
Pinchot.
Godson Pinchot. That's who it is. That's Marilyn Manson.
Yeah. He was in Langoliers. Only 2 episodes.
Langoliers.
All right, boys. What do we want to do? Hot 10. We want to do. We want to do mail call. Chris has got a real-time mail call, for God's sakes, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, we could do mail call.
Can I go first?
Yeah, you go first.
I
Hey,
didn't
Chris
buy a
is
single
taking my
comic
spot
book.
because I don't want to show mine today.
Why
I didn't
not?
buy- I didn't buy
Are
a
you
single
afraid
comic
we're going to
book.
conversate over it?
Cause
I'm not ready.
Because he's cold.
Oh, blooded.
No, I'm going to make a special one because next week's AHA segment will probably be the last one for a couple months.
Oh,
So,
because Child is going to take all your AHA money.
yeah, if I had any AHA money in the first place, that's probably why I'm not going to do it.
All right.
Go for it.
Jason.
Oh, I said I didn't get any comics this week. I'm done.
Oh, I thought you
You're
said,
done?
"Can I go first?"
No, I did. I did.
Jason
and
went
then
already.
Oh,
You
okay.
missed it.
Well,
I went 3 times already.
I got you. I didn't get a chance to open it yet. I know what's in it though, but I wanted to show it because I literally came home, showered, ate, and came downstairs while fixing the furnace.
Mail call.
Yeah. Oh, it's on a card. So I pre-ordered this a long time ago.
Ooh.
It finally came.
Whoa.
It's George Lucas as a
Oh,
stormtrooper.
yes. I wanted that.
Oh.
I was looking for that. It's sold out. Quick.
Really?
What size is that, Chris? It's like a 6-inch.
Yeah, it's a Black Series. Because if you need one,
Cool.
I got two.
Nice. Wait, what's the other one? Are they both
Got
George?
2.
Yeah, I got two.
Nice.
So this is the first time I got to see it. So, and the cards came pretty good. Thanks, Entertainment Earth.
Thanks
for not
pretty
sucking.
good.
Does it look like George?
It does actually.
It
It's-
does.
It even has that
That mullet.
that like
that
lazy
pump.
yeah. I created Star Wars.
Yeah.
You know,
No big deal.
no big deal, no big whoop. All right, so what did I get? So I got a bunch of stuff that's from I guess today. I guess at least today.
Nice.
Ooh, I like the artwork.
Yeah,
Cool.
this Bounty Hunters was really cool. I like the Dengar and Bosk. So there's that.
Good old
What else
box.
did I get? Oh, before you told me it was the Virgin you needed, so now I got 2 of these, but that's okay.
That's a great cover.
It is a great cover. Darth Vader.
Nice.
I got this cover. The Chris Sprouse,
Those are cool.
He is so good.
and the other Chris Sprouse.
I don't even see those at my LCS. So are those like 1 in 10s, or are they just a B?
No,
cover?
it's just a variant.
So
Which
I
one,
wonder
Chris?
if the subscribers at my LCS just buy all
Just all
the
A's.
all the variants that come in. Of those
Oh,
covers.
before
Yeah,
you even get
yeah,
to
this
I
is
don't
just
even I don't even ever see those covers at the.
Yeah, they're just a C cover.
If you're like
That's
Rick too, like Rick will automatically put like Star Wars stuff in Chris's box. Like I don't even get to see it. It's already in his box.
Well, I already told him that
I'm like, where's the Star Wars variants? Like, Chris has them already. I'm like,
You-
cool.
But the good thing is you don't sound butthurt about it or anything.
No, I'm not. I usually, because like,
I
I
don't
usually
even
get
get
the
to
Something's
see 'em.
Killing the Children ones, and he gets the Star Wars ones.
Yeah. Well, because that was because when Kev would come in all the time and pre-order like the 1 in 50 ratios and 1 in 100 ratios, I said to Rick, I said, listen, I was like, I don't want to go as nuts as him, but I want the Star Wars stuff. I said, and you don't have to go. I said, if it's a bigger book, I want the 1 in 50, but otherwise, just go to 1 in 25 and all of the variants. He goes, I'll make sure I get you one of each of the variants. But then he screws himself because something like that Mandalorian Chris Sprouse,
Yep.
he ordered one for me,
Yep.
and that was it.
I know.
He should have ordered, and then he calls me like, "You want this?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do." But this is the other Chris Sprouse that came out this week.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's a Bad Batch.
Oh yeah, it's all that.
Well, that is
all
pretty
that
cool.
teased, yeah.
Yeah, so I had to grab a couple of
Wait,
I
those.
found
what's
out
his-
that there's a
what's his
Chris
name now?
Sprouse. There's a Chris Sprouse Witchblade cover on eBay that is all the time mistaken for a Adam Hughes. So many people. I literally write people on eBay going, "This is Chris Sprouse, not Adam Hughes."
Yeah.
Jim's the continuity.
One of these up,
eBay.
Dolph.
Oh,
yeah.
I heard about that one.
New Tynan.
Title.
There you go.
Yes,
You
sir.
got what? That's the variant.
This is the 1 in 25.
Yeah. The
Looks cool. I can't wait to read it.
Yeah, I should go and swing by at lunch tomorrow and make sure I get a copy of that.
Yeah, I just finished Volume 4, Something's Killing the Children. I finished Volume 1, A House of Slaughter. I love it. It's so good. He's really good.
So this is what I was waiting on last week that finally showed up. But Turtles and Usagi Yojimbo #1,
That's cool.
Signed.
Is that an Eastman cover?
No, it's Sakai.
signed by Kevin Eastman.
Oh, it's-
Oh no,
It's
you're
Sakai?
right. Yeah, look at. No, you're right.
Oh, no, it is an Eastman cover. Yes. Beauty.
Is that one? And then what's this one? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Universe #1, triple signed, but it's got an Eastman remark on it. I don't know. Can you see it a little
Yeah.
bit? There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I see that.
Is that gold?
Yeah, is it gold?
Yeah,
Yeah.
gold pen.
Cool.
Are those new books, Chris?
No, these are. They're not. I mean, they're not like super old, but they're not brand new. And this was a. I think this one was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. This is another Eastman cover.
I like it. Is that Ronin?
No, it's. I think it's number 300. Yeah, I forget which one it is exactly. I don't have the sheet. My cheat sheet.
Yeah, yeah.
And then there's another Turtles. I liked it because it's also signed by Kevin Eastman on the bottom, but Casey Jones and
That's cool.
That's
April.
cool.
Is that a
April
Kevin Eastman
O'Neil.
sketch or is that spray painted on the wall?
no, that's spray painted on the wall.
It's still cool.
I said, "Damn, I ended up with 2 remarks." I was like, and then this one I was waiting for.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
This
cover.
is the Tyler Kirkham Obi-Wan cover. I still want to grab the Virgin. The Virgin's going for like damn near $200 right now.
Really? Jeez.
Yeah.
Is it a
so-
1 in 50 or a 1 in 100?
I think no. It's just they were limited. They were Tyler Kirkham had them on his website,
Gotcha.
so I think they're all limited.
So there's
Like I
only
think the
50
Virgin was only like
1,500 of them.
1,500.
Yeah.
There's like 2,000 or 3,000 or 2,500 or something like that of the other one.
Yeah.
But I picked this one up for $50.
It's cool. Nice cover.
But it's this one's already because the Virgin's like 200. This is already going for $100 now.
Yeah.
So, but yep, that's what I got.
Nice little haul.
Good
yeah,
haul.
not too bad.
Jimmy, you have nothing? You're saving them? You're
Save
saving
it for
yourself?
next week
Well, this is based
For-
on
for my
Jimmy,
grand PDF.
based on Jimmy's suggestion. I
Oh, you got the DC one
I got
already?
the DC one already.
That's
Nice.
nice.
It's kind of cool. It's just basically how like all the DC characters like their how their inner workings are. Like even Darkseid, like Bizarro, Bane. Like it shows. It's actually really cool. The index, like these are all the characters that are in here.
How big is that
Anatomy
book?
of a metahuman.
It's big.
Because the Marvel one's supposed to be like 250 or 280 pages.
250 pages. This goes to 160. That's
Okay.
all the characters in here.
Bizarro, Killer Frost,
Yeah,
Doomsday,
pretty cool.
Darkseid. It's a nice little lineup.
Yeah, it's
Bumped
actually
in Martian Manhunter.
yeah, it's
cool.
really interesting. I'm looking forward to the Marvel one. This is not illustrated by the
No,
Marvel guy.
It's not by Jonah.
No. But anyway, I picked that up because I went to pre-order the Marvel and I saw the DC one was there, so I got that. And then I got this guy because I've been following on YouTube. Hossa Cards is a guy I've been following for a long time, and he does this through the mail thing. So he just basically sends. They get the addresses from this website, and he just sends cards and gets free autographs like sent to him all the time. But this guy on eBay had these cards, like through the mail cards, listed for like $1 each. So I got Jerry Glanville, Kyle Brady. These are all $1 each. Marv Levy, Henry Ellard. These are pretty big players
You
too.
got some killer pro sets there.
Don Beebe, Bruce Armstrong, Roger Craig, and Steve Grogan. But those are all like the whole thing was like $6.
I remember that pro
Nice.
set.
And then I
Year.
got I got the Black Panther 3 Legacy 200. That's the Tosin. What is his last name? Oduye. So
Wait,
the spec
is that a
is that.
second print or is that a
No,
variant?
this is the first print. So the spec is that he will most likely, if anybody, to replace
Black Panther.
Black Panther would be him, not Manape or what's her
Shuri.
name? Shuri. Thanks, Jason. You're like my what is it? My hype man. Like you're my Fresh Prince, and you're
I'm your Flavor Flav.
Jazzy.
Is that what you're saying?
He's your
you're
DJ
my
Jazzy
DJ
Jeff.
Jazzy Jeff.
All right.
I picked up a Jungle Action. I just because I think Killmonger, like if they do anything with Eric Killmonger, it'll be like in that afterlife thing with the tree and the space and time. So you might see Killmonger again. I have a feeling.
How much you picked that up for? That book's a pretty pricey book at this point.
175. I
Okay.
talked him down to. It does have a dot on the cover. I bought it as a clean impressor. It needs some work. And then I picked up this duo, the first and second print of that Miss Marvel, that
Yeah.
iconic cover. These weren't that expensive, but it's like what we keep saying, like an iconic cover like this will just grow. This is an iconic cover, so I feel like there's a lot of upside to this book.
I could have sworn Jim or I got one of those when we
Did you?
went hunting like around Christmas time, but I know we both got the Miss Marvel, Jim. That's a spec book too. That's the cover with her and the long scarf. But I thought one of us had picked that one up too.
The other big one with her is where she's like got the punch, and then
Yeah.
of course her first cover, which that book goes for like $6,000. So yeah, as I showed you before, I did get the Closet. That's the 1 in 25. Kaiju Score. This is like a variant, but I love Godzilla books. Got the Peach Momoko Ghost Rider.
Nice. That's
I
a pretty
like
cool
it.
cover.
I love Aliens. They read. This is number 12. I love that cover though. Sick. Got the Doctor Strange Peach. And Jimmy just like he's like.
He's just like, I don't know.
Carnage variant. It's a nice scroll Carnage. I thought it was a cool cover.
That is cool cover.
I got the Vader 2. Crimson. And Dengar. You got the nice one. I got the A. I did get a regular Closet. Legion of X. How did this end up in my? I don't know. Did I buy this? I don't remember buying this.
It's
This
in. I think that one's in the the Key Comics spec deck.
Oh, that's why I got it. So Elektra is another peach. By Jimmy.
I like that. I like that cover. That's cool.
That is a great cover. Got the Catwoman 43. Like that cover.
Good old
Jenny
Jenny.
Cleason.
Yep. Transformers Last Bot Standing. I like that cover a lot. I got 2 of those. Here's your Sean Gordon Murphy. Batman White Knight Beyond. Love these covers. Follow Me Into the Darkness. They're
Yeah, that's a
they're
good
so
book.
Nice. Behemoth's great books. So now Neverender, you got what is it? Descender, Ascender, and now you got Neverender.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's a cool cover too. And then the Bunny Mask. I think this is the second print.
Yeah.
Yep. I like it. It's got eyeballs on it. That's it for me. And then of course those Marvel 3-packs. Yay us.
I'm hoping to not be snubbed next week. I'm hoping I'm going to get out a lot. I'm going to try and hit the thrifts hard this weekend. So I'm either going to have like 2 books to show you guys, or a stack to show you next week. So we'll see.
I have another good stack coming. I jumped on he was selling like nothing but Star Wars stuff on Whatnot, and I was like,
yeah,
all right, let's do this.
Chris, are you on Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
There's a marketplace listing I saw tonight that you might be interested in, by the way. It was only listed like 6 hours ago, listed near me, but you can see a Star Wars 1 Whitman, and you can see a Star Wars 2 Whitman in the listing.
Oh, though I just picked up the Whitman Diamond Star Wars 2 for $4.
Oh wow! Yeah, you can see the 30. Is it the 35-cent Whitman? Is the one that has the barcode, which is worth a couple $100 now. You can see both of those in the listing, but they're kind of buried under other books. So I might send it to you.
Yeah, do that. I'm looking right now, actually.
So it's going to be near me, but I don't know if we're friends yet. What's your thing, Chris? What's your handle?
On Facebook?
Yeah.
Or it's just
just friend request me, and then I'll send this to you.
Okay. Are you Jason W. Huber?
I am not. I don't believe. What am I? Nope. I'm just Jason Huber, straight up. The one and only.
See all result. Oh, that's because I'm trying to buy you on Marketplace. That's what's going on.
I cannot be bought.
You are mine now. Oops.
Dolph, are you 1 for 1 at the top of this list?
Yes.
I thought you had at least one Talia.
I have 2. I have one really, really awful one, and I have a nice one.
Hey, Jimmy showed up right after you.
What, a marketplace?
No, I found Jason, and then it says, "Friends of Jason you may know."
Nice.
I was like, actually, I do.
I do know this Huber.
Oh, I just got your friend request.
Yeah. Now it's official. Now we're really friends.
Well, Christopher, now it's very official because I just sent you the post.
Aw.
Yeah, baby.
So we're gonna do the hot 10. 3 of us have a book on here. Maybe Chris does. I don't think so, but I think 3 of us at least have a book this week. So we're starting out at number 10 with Detective Comics number 411. I think this is, since he's passed away, there's been at least a Neil Adams cover on the list every single week, if not multiple.
Yeah.
I believe this is an Adams cover, is it not?
Yes.
Yeah. So, first appearance of Talia al Ghul, daughter of Ra's al Ghul. There's some. This one's an interesting one because, again, not huge breakers in multiple grades, but a 9.2 is up 6% since August. And the 9.0 delivered, well, right here it says the second highest sale, just $50 under the 2018 high, which is really interesting if you think about that. Like that the 9.0's high is in 2018. There's a huge difference. That's a almost $400 difference between a 9.2 and a 9.0, which
This is a
you
tough
don't
one in
usually
high
see
grade
that
too.
kind of a difference in 9.0, 9.2. You usually, you see that multiples between 9.6 and 9.8, but you usually don't see that big. So I think there's probably room at 9.0.
Yeah.
I mean, there's room if you're looking to spend $1,200. But in true us fashion, this is a book that if you saw it in the flea market, you'd probably pick it
You're
up.
damn right you're buying it.
This is a classic though example, Dolph, of your problem with the low, mid, high. So we would assume that the high is going to be north of an 8. I usually think an 8.5 is
For a
is
high, yeah.
and so the high here is listed at 480. The 9.0 is a 1,100 to 1,200 bucks. So that's 2.5 times what they have the high raw listed as. I know that those tend to be raw prices, but
Yeah,
oftentimes
you're not getting this book for 50 anywhere.
Yeah,
Nowhere.
yeah.
Even like driven over by a truck, you're not getting this for 50 bucks.
You run over by the truck division.
To
as
run over by a truck division.
Chris Sewell would say.
Yes.
So, anyways, yeah, I think, honest to God, if I saw any pre-1980 detective or Batman book, usually in a flea
Yeah,
market
they're
or whatever,
usually
I'm
nice
probably gonna
covers.
buy it because
Yeah.
Batman books sell all day long. So,
Yep.
So moving on.
This one I'm really surprised. This is like why I want to make a list with you, because this would not show up on my list.
Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 123. So, Funeral of Gwen Stacy, and I guess maybe the first battle of Spider-Man and Luke Cage. So, an interesting book. It's certainly not a humongous book by any stretch of the imagination. It does fit the criteria of record breakers in multiple grades. So a new high this week in the 9.4 of $400. I think if anything, what this shows you is if you find Amazing Spider-Man comics and they are earlier than 200, but certainly earlier than like 150, and you can find them for a good price, it doesn't matter if it's key. Just buy.
Yeah.
Just buy the damn thing.
Anything
okay?
under
Just
it.
buy
If it's a
it.
Spider-Man under a quarter, you should buy it.
Yeah.
That's
So
it. Simple. You don't even have to know the dates. If it's 25 cents or under, buy it.
Yeah, exactly. So this is another example of that. This is a funny. I didn't notice this. So Luke Cage references DC with the line, "We ain't all rich playboys like Bruce Wayne," in this, which is kind of funny.
I still don't understand why this book is on this list.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like
If there's
you can go to
any Gwen
eBay
Stacy
right now
tie-in-
and get one for like $15.
if there's any Gwen Stacy tie-in, we're way far away from the death of Gwen Stacy.
Watch, let's see.
So-
I bet you can get one for $15. There's one for $11.50. Oh, that's not a buy it now. I bet you can get one for cheap.
Anyway, if I
Yeah,
find this
anyway.
one for $5 at the flea market, I'm picking it up.
True.
This is another one of those examples of this list kind of oscillating wildly between very expensive books and affordable books. The next one is Amazing Spider-Man 31, first appearance of Gwen Stacy.
Big time buy.
This book is my screen kind of wigged out there.
Yeah, mine too.
I got a giant bar.
I got a gray bar going down there.
You do? I
Yeah.
will
Yeah,
unshare.
bar.
It looks like a 3D bar.
Really?
Yeah.
I will stop sharing and then I will reshare.
I didn't know whether you were using an early rendering tool.
No.
There we go.
There it is. So,
Early rendering.
Like, look, I made a cylinder.
I also think
Um,
that there's a lot of news about the Jackal too, isn't there?
Yeah, but I think the other guy, he always brings more heat to the Spider-Man 129 than the Jackal, don't you think?
Who?
Punisher.
Who's that?
New book. Who dis?
Who dis?
Um,
I
so,
think they made a TV series about him.
Did they?
Yeah.
Hasselhoff, right?
Yeah, Hasselhoff.
Yeah, he's kind of grumpy in the show. He's always a little grumpy.
He's got that.
Dolph Lundgren.
He's got that PSTD.
You guys, speaking of Jim, you don't like the sidebars, but this just
Jimmy
did you
hates
see the
sidebar.
new Old Spice commercial with like the deep fake Dolph Lundgren on it? Did
No.
you see this?
It's a
You guys have to
commercial?
watch that. He like they don't reference it at all either, like which makes it even better. So it's like Dolph Lundgren, like basically circa Rocky 4, like catches this dude from like falling off of a wall or something like that, and the guy whose life he saves just mentions about how good his underarms smell or whatever for Old Spice, and they don't make reference to the fact it's clearly like a what do you call it, deep fake or whatever, Dolph Lundgren. It's very interesting. Anywho, back to the list. Amazing Spider-Man 31. This book's got a couple of first appearances in it. Gwen Stacy,
Got a couple.
Harry Osborn, no big deal. I think you'd probably be really lucky to get this book for only only $1,900 in a high grade too. As you can see, a 0.5 sold for $200 this week, and a 6.0 sold for $1,100.
I kicked
It's up
myself in the ass.
6% from last week, for gosh sakes.
Rick had a nice one, and I didn't buy it for like $350. Back in the day.
4.0, the second highest sale of all time, at $530, which was 10% under last summer's high.
That's
but,
crazy.
Great book. I think. What do you guys think of this cover?
I
So
don't
some
like the
people-
cover.
Some people don't like the cover. I like this cover. I
Yeah.
like the all red.
I don't know. I think there's too much not going on. It's like wasted space. Plus, like, what is it? Like, there's a guy in a scuba tank. There's like a guy. I don't know. Spider-Man in a net. It's weird.
It's weird.
It's weird. Not a fan.
I don't know. I like it. I like
like it?
the. I like this. I maybe if I don't like anything, blowing it up. I don't like kind of how it's as though Spider-Man's head is obscured, as though there's some sort of very bright light from right in front of his head in the middle of the Spider logo. So
Don't do it, Spidey.
I do like If This Be My Destiny, though. I'm a big
Yeah.
fan. I also am a sucker for the Marvel pop art, what do you call it, box, corner box. Jimmy got a lot of those pop arts in his, what were they, Jim, in the Journey Mystery books that I got you?
Yeah.
What's in the gallery?
What's that?
So what's in the gallery? There's two oh I guess this is Gwen Stacy and Harry.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, Gwen Stacy's kind of hot.
She's kind of
She's kinda
got
hot.
that 5 head going on right
She's
there.
got that
Gwen
fire.
Stacy making all 8 lines she's comprised of look good.
Gwen Stacy looks good right there.
Like a blonde vampira.
Harry Osborn.
okay.
Harry Osborn
So-
looks like a librarian or like a poetry professor.
Poetry professor.
All right,
Well, Flash Thompson's pretty chesty in that, don't you think?
Flash
Um,
Thompson.
Ugh.
Was he there?
Yeah, isn't that who he's talking to?
Heard a lot about you.
Who is he talking to
No,
in this?
he's Harry Osborn. That's Gwen. That's Peter Parker.
Oh, Peter's.
Peter was a redhead?
Yeah, Peter's a redhead.
You should let me know, Gwen. I have given you all the facts in person.
No, see, heard a lot about you, Flash. I'm Harry Osborn.
Oh, that's Flash Thompson.
Yeah, like I said,
Alright.
he's a little chesty. Look at that.
I guess so.
I mean, he looks like he may have. He
He's
may
been working
that,
out.
that may actually be like Jane Mansfield with a dude cut. You
Uh,
know,
This isn't-
like
Ditko isn't drawing him by 31 anymore, is he?
I don't think so. I think he's. I wanted to say his last issues were like 28 or something like that.
28.
It says if you click on the.
Oh yeah, there is a sidebar. So the Conlon, Buscema,
Yeah.
Ditko,
Oh, Zuko. Maybe.
Ditko,
Dicka.
Ditko,
Zuko.
Go Bears.
Ditko.
Polish sausage.
All right, so number 7, I feel like is our first something to actually talk about in quite some time. I think this is a book that you can still get and you might want to get. It is the first cover appearance of Clea.
Yeah.
The price points are not bonkers yet, although they're, getting out of control pretty quickly. But probably a book you can still find places.
I'd
I
go
wouldn't
to
say
eBay,
it's
but
the
everybody
greatest
got a.
first cover appearance, but if that's what they're going to call this the first cover, then by all means, who are we to argue?
Yeah, it's actually a good first appearance of her too. There
So,
she is on the bottom there.
They're talking a 9.2 sold for $400 this week, a 6.5 for only $109, but a 5.5 for $150.
Wow.
Which clearly means this somebody either got a bargain at the 6.5 or somebody really overpaid at the 5.5.
Yeah.
There's an 8.0 on eBay right now for 170.
That's
There
not
you go.
bad.
Is that a buy it now, Chris?
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
'Cause I
So-
bought it.
Watching.
Watching till he lowers it to 120.
Chris, did you get the list of the marketplace listing I sent you?
Yeah, I already messaged the guy.
Okay, cool.
Is it Star Wars books?
Yeah, there's literally out of that whole lot, 4 books that I would want. But
Yeah.
But at the price point, if they're in good shape, that's certainly worth it for the lot.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If he wants a pickup, you go get him for me.
I
What's
love.
that? That's
Say
it.
he wants.
If he'd do that, I would get him for you. Yeah, it's only 45 minutes from here.
Okay. I'll let you have your pick of anything else that isn't Star Wars.
That Galactus book is actually that Galactus one shot in there is pretty good too.
Those are
Is
good. Yeah, the Galactus and the Hercules one shot together from that series are really good.
So I'm certainly I wouldn't say I'm gonna surf eBay for this book, but when I'm on the highways and byways, I'll be definitely looking for this book now. Now that it's on my radar that this is first Clea cover. I think
I would have liked if it was first cover, second appearance, because it's a little bit further down the line for her.
well, what her first appearance is in.
Is in that Dormammu book.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Which is way earlier than that.
Way
That's
63.
60. No, it's
No.
not that early. I think it's 66, maybe. That's a Tales to Astonish book, right?
Yeah.
Or no, Strange
No,
Tales.
Strange Tales.
That's Strange Tales 130, 131, something like that. Anyways, it's earlier.
It's earlier.
For sure.
Like this is it might be her first cover, but this might be like her 15th appearance.
Anyways, Jimbo has entered the Hot 10 room. Woo, woo, woo,
Good job,
There it
woo.
is.
He has Thor
Way
number
to go,
1
buddy.
in a graded
You
9.4.
did it. You did it, Jimmy.
I wish I could get more than just this one and Amazing Spider-Man 300 on the top 10.
I don't know about you guys, but I am really surprised that this book continues and Gore the God Butcher has not made a top 10 list. How is that book not in the top 10?
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Because this isn't even her first appearance.
this is not her first appearance.
No, I don't get it.
And the
This
Gore
is-
the God
this
Butcher
is-
is worth more.
Yeah.
This is technically what her second cameo appearance.
It says there, third cameo appearance, final page, first cover appearance of Jane Foster as Thor.
Yeah,
but
so I just think that this is the cover is driving it, and the market's saying that this is the one, And I mean, if you're going to get a cover though, you can't get. There's nothing else going on in this cover except for Jane Foster
yeah.
as Thor. So that
I mean,
is
don't
a
get me
heck of a
wrong, it's a
cover.
great
Yeah.
great cover.
So what run is this? This is what?
This is volume 5.
4 or 5?
Of Thor.
Yeah.
So it'd be Thor, Volume 4, or is it Volume 5? Because there's the 80s run. That's all one volume though, and then it
Is it
goes.
Art
to...
Adams cover?
Did you know there's one way to find out? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is probably this guy.
It's volume 4. I was right.
Russell Dauterman.
It's volume 4.
Volume 4.
Yeah.
Alex Ross sketch. What is all this tear down here?
So there is.
NYCC variant. I got
Yeah,
you.
this book has a ton of variants, and as you can see, view variants, 17 different variants. So pretty much every version of this, including the one that Jimmy would love, the Assad Ribic version. The Assad Ribic book is absolutely going bonkers right now.
Oh yeah.
That cover.
Probably never touched that cover.
But this cover, I got to tell you, had a bunch of great. The Fiona Staples book. Didn't you get that recently, Dolph?
I have
Smashing the ice giant.
What's
that one's
one
great.
going for?
The Assad cover's great. The variant with Andrew Robinson's great. I mean, almost all of them feature her pretty prominently on the cover too. The third printing of this book is actually very valuable. Third printing, they said fewer than 5,000 copies were ordered by retailers, and it's outpacing the fourth print. Even though they said the fourth print was fewer than 4,800.
I like the green.
Were ordered.
I like the green and the purple. I like when they do that.
Yeah, I like the purple too. It's pretty badass. Oh, there's a Scotty.
Even the Scotty Young is trending.
Scotty Young, look at that.
We gave you that one, Dolph.
Yeah, you gave me that one. Awesome. Thank you guys.
Mm-hmm.
You're the
I'm gonna look
best.
for that one. I love the Scotty Young covers.
And even the
True Believers
Deadpool variant cover is trending upwards right now. So yeah, I mean, great covers pretty much across
That one's
the board.
a cool one. That's an Alex Ross cover.
Jim, did you see even the True Believers?
I saw that. It was $10.
Yeah, $10.
Crazy.
So it's a book to be reckoned with.
Jimmy, how many of these do you have? Like 4, 5?
No, I don't have that many of these.
What, these
I have
covers?
a couple of the covers, but I don't have
Holy
a ton of them.
crap!
What? What?
No, I was just I just looked up for the Scotty Young cover. They're going for like like $50.
Yeah, well, check out that Ribic variant, because this is one of the ones where Dolph was like, you can't get it for $200.
Yeah, Chris, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that we didn't know you earlier, because I have like 5 of those.
Really?
5 of these?
No.
Oh,
I don't have one of those.
that's a nice cover.
Yeah, Alex Ross.
Yeah, I can't remember that one.
The Scotty Young, I had like 4 or 5 of them.
This is the big boy though, right?
Yeah, I bet you that's every bit of 200 raw.
Oh, there's the sketch by Alex Ross. I can't believe this is 165 with more copies than the purple. Anywho,
there was somebody at their LCS just buying the second and third prints during that time period. Just because they missed the first print, and they were just getting lucky time after time again, because that first Gwen Stacy, I mean, you name it, those the latter prints are worth as much, if not more.
I was debating sending my Gwen Stacy in, but it's got a little bit of color rub on the back. I was like, oh, I thought it was.
Well, we know what they're doing to color rub right now. They are crushing you.
Yeah.
Absolutely crushing you.
I think I'd rather sell it. I think I'd rather sell it raw. I could probably get a K for it raw.
So, we're looking at moving on to number 5. Fantastic
I can't
Four
believe
Annual 6.
how expensive this book has gotten.
First Annihilus. Yeah, this book just continues to climb. As you can see, though, I think if you had this book at CGC and you were expecting a 9.4 and it came back an 8.5, and you realize the difference was like $7,000 from a spine tick or something like that, I think you'd probably be upset.
Another square bound though. These are going to be tough and high grade. That's why it goes for so much, because of the square bound.
I mean, you can look at this. A 9.6 is up 136% since 2019. $17,000. And they're saying, looking at this, they're talking about the huge 9.8 sale in April. Basically, what we're seeing is echoes of that in these lower grades. So, I mean, even a 6.0 is sold for $625.
Damn, that is Ribic is awesome.
Yeah, it's nice.
Dude, the second print is awesome.
Yeah. Second Prince.
King
Blue?
Thor.
Oh,
What is it? It's
yeah.
Thor on the
yeah.
cover. That's sick.
So, I mean, the next couple here are all obviously huge books. So, I think we all know about the Annihilus book. I also think if you're fans of Barry Gary, you realize he has most of the Annihilus books in existence.
why
at
is
this
he
point
buying
in
them all
time.
up?
I have an Avengers one.
He has been talking about Fantastic Four Annual 6 for about 2 years now, and he's got just a stack of them. So
Yeah, it's a good book.
next book, Avengers 1. Obviously, all four of us have a copy.
Two
of this.
at least.
That doesn't. If I had the money, that doesn't sound like a bad buy for Comic-Con. If I miss my goal.
Mine has a spine tick, so
So wait, does it count? Does it count if my stepfather has it?
Yes.
So, Dolph, when you're talking about this, are you talking about that mid grade at 10,600?
No, I'm talking about this one. I'm going low.
The
I do
2.5?
like that. You can see right here, it sold for $21 more than it did in August.
Yeah.
And they wrote slight increase.
Slight
as
increase.
opposed to less than 1%.
I mean, somebody paid extra for shipping.
a $21, yeah.
Oh, at the Society of Illustrators, I did see the original artwork for this cover.
Wow,
Holy
really?
crap.
Did
It was
Glenn
all.
Danzig
Wasn't
have
it all chopped in? Like each one was drawn separately and like chopped in.
Some of them were. I
Like,
think the Hulk
I
for
think
sure.
the Hulk was chopped in. Yeah.
Did
cool, though.
Dolph, did well, all three of you, did you watch the Danzig video I sent you guys?
No,
about his
I
art?
added
yeah,
it to my
yeah.
watch later, and I haven't. Oh no, I did. Yeah, no, I did listen to it.
Yeah, pretty incredible. Yeah,
It was
I guess Jim
incredible.
and I watched that together.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
And
pretty
you know
cool.
what it made me do? It made me go to that guy's channel, and I added every single one of his videos to my watch later, because it was fascinating. Because it was all everybody going over all their artwork stash.
Oh, that's cool.
Irby.
It was a really good channel. Like he had.
Okay.
He does other stuff, but like whatever he did with Danzig was called like original art something, and then there was like 10 other videos like that.
That's cool.
But obviously
Well,
none of those guys are getting rid of it. It's all like of
Yeah.
it's like locked down.
Dolph, quickly, if you will, just click on the view variants of the Avengers 1.
There's
it's
a
a
variant?
cool Australian reprint, and it's so much more colorful.
Wow.
And,
And it comes with a poster.
yeah, it's as though this one was presented in Technicolor.
Holy shit.
If this was really the Australian one, it would say, Loki, prepare for battle, mate.
Jim,
Right?
what do you think about the Thor flying head in the corner box there?
He's pretty cool. That's a t-shirt.
It looks like they not only is he disembodied, he's lost his hair
This one
that.
can't be available.
in the corner box.
Yeah, no, not a single one. That is cool.
So,
Did I lose
Oh.
you again with the bar? All right, you can see.
No,
I
you can
think
still
if
see it.
I think if any of us see an Avengers 1 at the flea market, we'll probably give it a look.
I told you guys my story, right? That's where I was selling in English Town. There was a guy who pulled out a long box 2 rows in front of me. I saw him. It sat in his trunk, reversed away from the table. And I went over to him, about midday, and all he had was Avengers 2 through Avengers 50, and he's like, he's like, you missed it. I just sold one for like $100. I was like, you're kidding me.
Did you buy 2
Did
through
you buy
50?
2 through 50? Yeah.
Yeah, I bought them all. I
Oh,
bought
okay.
the whole box for like $100.
That's
But
insane.
I missed the one. I missed one. Yeah,
Still
even
think you made out.
Henry.
some
Was,
bangers
oh,
in the
Henry
rest
was
of it.
A
freaking
little
out.
bit.
Yeah, and he also had, I forgot what he had. Some other cool things on his trunk. That one he wasn't showing, but on his trunk he had the Kiss book with the blood. He had that one, which was cool. You all know about that one, right? There's a Kiss Treasury edition where the red ink on the cover is made with their blood.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he had that one, and he had I think a Black Panther one. I bought everything from him. He's like, I'm living out of my car. I need the money. I'm like, I'll give you money.
If it's money you want,
If it's money you want.
money you'll get.
Yep.
So, Dawson, you had Avengers 4 from that run? You
Yeah, I
got
still have
Avengers 4?
Yep.
You is that what the one that's your Avengers 4?
Were they in decent shape?
Some of them. Yeah. I mean,
Meaning, like, the covers weren't falling off and...
a couple of them. It was a variety. There were some good ones and some bad ones. My 4 is probably like a 3.5.
That
Maybe.
book is a monster.
Yeah, it's a big one. Yeah. I haven't graded it either. I don't know. I might.
Yeah, I mean, I would have taken. I think any of us would have taken 2 through 50 for $100.
Yeah.
You got
He was
First Kang,
literally
you've got,
giving he was giving them away.
You've got like 7 awesome.
Well, I moved on. I made money off of them, but I moved a lot of them.
Yeah, did you sell your first Black Knight and
Yes.
first Dane Whitman?
Yeah, I don't have any of that anymore.
And is that your Kang? Is that the Kang you have?
That is my Kang, and it's
Yeah.
in bad shape.
Bed shape.
It's in bad shape.
That's cheap. All right. Moving on.
Moving on.
Fantastic Four Annual 2. I'm telling you what, any vintage Doctor Doom cover right now that I see that I can afford, I'm buying.
Yeah, this is what we said in our chat last week. If you any Doom covers, you should buy Doom covers, all of them.
Doom.
Especially if they're done by
Should.
Kirby.
Yeah, you need to.
Yeah, I would buy this all the time. I mean, plus you got the added, it's early Fantastic Four. There's a Battle of Doom versus Ramatut, so you've got the Kang, connection in there.
This is also what you said though, like low 190. You're not getting this book for 190.
No.
And it says
I mean,
a 3.5 sold for
a 3.5
five,
sold for
yeah,
$589.
So what is low? A 0.5?
Yeah, I'd imagine
Like coverless? You can get a coverless one for 200.
You could probably get a 1.5 for 200.
Crazy.
But that I would consider that the low. I think they should add another category called the low.
The Lolo.
The low.
And it doesn't mean like under the radar. It just means really low.
Right.
So pulling in at number 2 on the list, I've got this book.
Yeah, you do.
This book may or may not be in Dolph's basement.
Oh, that reminds me. Since we're on this book, I have to stop you for a minute. Is there a Namor or Submariner Omni that I can familiarize myself with said character?
That'd be interesting. Dolph, is there a Submariner Omni? I mean, he's a Golden Age character, Chris. So it would have his first appearance is like 1939 or 1940, something like
I
that.
don't think so because he's all over the place. He's in Timely, he's by himself, he's in FF, he's in Avengers, he's everywhere. So I
mean that FF book, his first Silver Age is crazy expensive right now. But he's I mean, that's probably his like 20th appearance or 30th appearance because he's
he's in the golden age so often.
Yeah, I heard that he's kind of a dick and he's kind of OP. So I was like, I wanna read it.
But this Submariner book, his Submariner 1, that is a book. That's a book that I bet you, if you're at a con and let's say there's somebody set up there who hasn't repriced books in like 2 years, which from what I understand happens occasionally at a con. This would be a book that you could probably get way undervalued, like just for hundreds of dollars when it should be thousands of dollars, kind of thing. Like, or maybe not thousands, but
That's Submariner 1?
yeah. This is one of those books that, like, if somebody hasn't repriced books in 2 years, you might get this for $150 in a condition that makes it worth $800 or something like that. It just is exploding.
Yeah, I don't know eBay.
I mean,
what are these
look
going for
look
now?
here. They say a 5.5 experienced a tsunami of sales. Is what they're saying.
There's a
A
beater.
tsunami of sales.
There's a beater for $5.50.
Excellent pun.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, buy it now. Can you even get
Oh, what
one?
was that?
What was what? This one?
Yeah, why? Oh, Tales to Astonish. Okay. I was like, why
Oh,
are the
yeah.
images reversed?
Yeah, no, that's a reprint. So
I love how they literally just changed.
400.
They just flipped the image.
Sub.
Not
Omnibus.
not a lot of
No.
not a lot of creativity in some of those reprints.
Yeah, look, I've been watching. Oh, that's a qualified. That's not good.
$4,500 for a 3.0 qualified.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. What did we find on Namor the Submariner by John Byrne and Jay Lee Omnibus?
Okay.
Page 12 missing does not affect story. Incomplete. How's page 12 missing and not the other side of the leaf? That's weird. Such a great book, man. I want this book so bad. Anywho.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Submariner was just.
I don't want to skip number 2, considering I actually own number 2. So I'm excited. Number 2 seems to be climbing in almost every price point. A 6.5 sold for $2,500. I think mine in Dolph's basement might be a 6.5.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't think it's higher than a 6.5, but I think it could be a 6.5.
I cannot stress enough to everybody out there, you should be buying this book. You should be buying,
People. Be
48, 49, and 50. If you have any amount of money you want to invest in your future, get this book. Get any one of those 3. In any grade. They'll be guaranteed they'll be worth triple in 3 years. Because once they say Galactus is coming out, and whether it's FF2 the movie, or if he's in the first movie, or Galactus is going to be announced as the next big bad guy after Kang, this book is going to be a monster. Be dialing, people. Be dialing.
Be dialing.
Be dialing. You get this Fantastic Four 49 and a Mark Maguire rookie card.
Yeah, this is just a great cover.
Why did my camera go out again?
It's got so much going on, but it's such a great cover.
My camera doesn't like me. I think I got a loose connection somewhere.
So,
Yeah, that's it.
I got a loose connection in my brain.
and then we already talked about Submariner. So,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Namor the Submariner.
2,500 for a 9.2 seems like a good price. And
I do like that they say 5.5 experienced a tsunami of sales with 4 exponentially increasing transactions. $687 high.
Tsunamis are nothing to take lightly.
Yeah,
Doc,
really.
this is what you were talking
Especially
about.
comic
An
tsunamis.
incomplete 0.5 hit $215 for freaking bonkers.
A .5. So that's the thing too. Aren't they getting rid of incompletes?
Well, so do you have cover price up? Do you have or GPA analysis?
I could.
I really want to see, like, how much could you have gotten this book for, like, 2 years ago?
Submariner?
Yeah.
I told you how much I bought mine for. $40.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
I bought mine for $40. It's probably like a 5.0. Why won't it let me do stuff?
Let's see.
There we go.
So a 9.6 of this book, as recently as 2019, you could have gotten for $1,100 in March of 2019. $1,100 and has recently sold for as much as $6,750.
There you
And
go.
right
That'll
around
That'll gross you out enough. In 2002, you could have got it for $890,
yeah,
and now it's
there you
worth
go.
$19,000. It's like a 5.5.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like a 5.5 would have been. Like when I bought mine from Rick, it was like right around here, $51.
Average price $51, and where's it at now?
$19.
And where's
Now
it
it's
at
at $687. Yeah, because it was fair when I bought it from Rick, because I was
I
like,
mean, look, even zoom up to 200 to 2017. Where's it at in 2017?
yeah, it's 120, 75,
$75.
52, and then boom, boom, boom,
Boom, boom, boom.
capped out at 660. It's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. That is wild.
Yep.
Some of these prices just blow me away.
It's
Those
crazy.
are the books too. That kind of book, that's the kind of book that people still have in attics. That is the kind of book.
Definitely.
Those like late 60s, early 70s, those are books that people still have in collections that just have been sitting in closets and boxes. I mean, my buddy's friend already, experienced it. There's still books from the golden age that are sitting in people's basements in boxes, but I think these books from the late 60s, early 70s are much more likely that there's still quite a few out there.
This is a good one to still buy. You can still get them for like $20.
Hmm?
First Blue Beetle. I read We Live. It's really good.
Yeah, there's God of Thunder #5.
It's a good one. That's the origin story.
God of Thunder #1 is starting to finally get some love too.
That one has
Finally.
always been cheap. I don't know why. It's a great cover, but I mean, it's really Gore doesn't appear until 2 or 3.
Yeah.
2.
2.
Yep.
Oh, there it is, right there. I didn't even notice.
I have so many versions of God of Thunder #1.
Yeah, that one is a great one. What are the
Yeah.
variants for that? $650.
For the newsstand.
Oh, look at the newsstand, $550. That
Awesome.
is a cool. That's a Cunha. That is a cool cover.
Oh wow, I never saw that.
Wow, $650 for that one.
Thor's
$6
definitely
and
been doing
50
some.
cents.
He's definitely been doing some trap work on that variant.
Yeah. Archer.
Jim, didn't you get your Thor 2 when we went shopping that day for like $2?
Or Jimmy? Jimmy got a couple of these, right?
What? Thor #2?
Yeah.
I
thought-
got a couple
I
of
could have
those.
sworn you got that at that place that pissed Dolph off because he pulled those books off the top of the thing, and then the guy's like, "Oh, those aren't for sale."
Yeah.
You're
All
like,
those-
I guess
all
they're
those, like
not-
Darth Vader variants. He's like, they're not for sale. I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
you're like, I guess they're not for sorting either because you just got them sitting up here like
Yeah.
they're
I
trash.
spent a whole hour going through all this stuff. I was like, I even said, you want to price them for me, I'll buy them. Like, if they're
But-
$6 instead of cover price, whatever, I'll take them.
I'm pretty sure, Jim, you got that number 2 that day for like $3 or something like that.
This one has the blue second cover, right? Yeah, this one. That's the one I have. The blue footer.
Apparently, you want the green footer on all of those books.
I guess so, right?
I have that one up there.
First full appearance of Jane Foster.
I have the variant cover by Assad.
Yeah, you have that. That's a bigger book now too, Jim. Look at that book, $90.
I still think this is going to be a good one to get. It's still pretty cheap.
I got Jimmy a copy of that in the run over by a truck division.
Yeah.
Chris, you got this one, right?
I do.
Yeah. It's a great cover, man.
Those are great covers, dude. Those McFarlane Department of Truths are pretty cool. But they were like what, 1 in 100s?
I don't even know. This one's from MegaCon.
No, that's the Megacon. There's because it's a foil.
That is pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
I'm waiting
He did the 1 in 100.
My camera went out again. I'm waiting
It's
for
selling
the.
for like $200, like right off the cuff.
I'm waiting for the next trade to come out because I'm a little behind on reading it. It's so good.
It's great.
Have you read Berserk?
Yeah.
I haven't read that yet. Is it any good?
Some people love it, and I don't understand why.
Alex loves it.
Oh yeah, that's Alex.
Oh, I gotta sign in for hotkeys? That's wrong.
Everybody take down Dolph's password.
Yeah.
I think Dolph changed his CGC password so I couldn't check every single day.
Oh, I'll give it to
look
you.
at me. I'm all over hockey.
Because I gave it to CGL to log in with, so I told him I'm gonna change it right after. There's the Quinlan Voss.
Are these all the hot keys?
This is hotkeys.
Oh, Shadows of the Empire
I was
3.
gonna say Jim and Chris I think have books on here. There
I
are
don't
a
get-
ton of Star Wars.
They're not even
Phantom
saying
Menace.
though that that wasn't Forlom. It looked like
No, it wasn't 4 long. No, that was like 5 long.
5 Lom.
It was 5 long.
5
That's,
Lom.
that's one of my
I have
jokes.
that book.
I have a beater. I have almost. It's a mid-grade version of Return of the Jedi too.
I have that Star Wars Tales. I have that Darth Vader. Look
Oh.
at me.
Jim's
Look
got that
at
Darth Vader
you.
19.
I have the Darth Vader 19.
I have that Fallen Order. I also have the variant. The variant's sick. I have Star Wars #1.
Still want that 35 center.
Oh, dude. That #1 35 center is a lot of money.
A lot of money.
I have that Star Wars Adventure. I have like 6 of those Darth Vader #6s. I'm not sure if I have that Obi-Wan.
Is that a variant?
No, that's the Age of the Republic. There's like a bunch of them that are Age of the Republic, and they're kind of like there's
They're
an
one
Obi-Wan.
shot,
There's they're all one shots.
This one
With
is
different
still
characters.
so underpriced. I can't believe how cheap this
I
one
can't
is.
believe it hasn't gone up past $200.
I know. There's so many good first appearances in it too. It's the first freaking Han Solo.
Yeah, hit the variants. I want to see what the
Yeah,
35
that is
cent
the first
variant's going
Chewbacca.
for.
35
Price
cent.
variant,
Don't you
1.2.
mean Chewbacca.
Yeah, there you go. The Whitman's.
Whitman's
$200.
the same price, yeah.
That's crazy.
Chris, that's what's in that
I
collection.
know. I saw. Yeah, he's got a Whitman 1, Whitman 2, Whitman 8.
And you see he's got Ewoks too, that 94.
Yeah.
Whoo. Whoo.
See, that's a wildly underpriced high too. It's way north of 14.5.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Anymore. I could have
Look
bought it
that,
for 6
look that
grand.
book up.
That's not even on my radar. Yeah, it's
you're
not,
not gonna
on.
find
It's
that.
not on
You're
here.
On eBay.
The last time I saw it, I almost bought it. It was 6,000, and I was like, I can't spend that kind of money, and I wish I did. I've been looking for those price variants for a long time. Oh, constantly hoping that somebody has it and didn't know what it was.
Wow, there isn't even a 9.8 on the census. It's
No.
9.6.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, that's
no,
a Whitman.
Yeah,
There
I
you
don't
go.
even think there's. I don't,
9.4 is the highest one, 40K. Woo!
Yeah. What was
Wow.
was there a price for a 5.5 or a 6.0?
$40,000. Good gravy.
35 and an 8.0 is 9. 7.0 is 9. It's just newer sale. 6.56. 6.0 2,700. That doesn't seem like much.
No, but look at a
Same rate at
5.5,
all.
5,100.
5.5 is 5,100. Yeah.
So that sale must have been old for a
And a
6.0.
5.0 is 6,400. So 4
that's-
5 is 4,200. It doesn't drop much.
See, the fact of the matter is that there's just they're so rare it doesn't even matter.
35-cent variant in a 1.5 is $800. I would buy that for $800.
Yeah, but look at that.
Yeah,
That's
so would I.
$800 in 2017, dog. That's
Oh,
well
that's
north of a
27.
grand.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, well north of a grand at this point.
That's 18, 20, 20. So that's kind of realistic. That's 20.
$2,000 for a 3.0,
Yeah, 2020 though.
1,900.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's a big
anymore
bump.
it's probably. What I would do. What I
Yeah.
would do.
Rick had this one at the store. It was a 1 per.
Yeah, he didn't put it in my box.
I don't know. Did you ask him for it?
I told him anything Star Wars, put in my box.
Oh.
And
He's been slipping.
Yeah.
So
I
Chris,
think-
where you at with the drugstore / comic store collection?
Oh, I'm probably not going to see anything until it's June, so sometime within the next few months, because it's just a matter of him getting.
Does this
Getting
guy
to everything.
never visit his mother?
He does, but he doesn't want to friggin'. He said he wants to wait until he's got a week off on vacation to move everything. I told him I'd just go there with him with his mom. He wouldn't have to move shit.
Yeah,
He's just-
I'll
he's just
freaking
slacking.
drive from the central Pennsylvania
Right.
paper and help you move stuff.
Yeah, seriously.
If you let me help you sort it.
Hell,
You know how many newsstands of this one you might have in there?
Oh, please.
What is it?
Please tell me there's a baker's dozen.
What is this from? This is from what, 2000? No, this would be from late
06?
92, right? 96, 97, something like that?
Let's take a look. I have a 9.4 handy. Let's see.
Ooh, I like that, Scotty Young. That's awesome.
Oh, that's really cool. Look at the Wampa. He's so cute.
That is awesome.
look at that
I
wall.
love that.
9.4, 9.6. Where are you? Come to me, Quinlan. There you are. It is. Where's cards? They didn't put the date on it, those bastards.
Bastards.
Don't they usually? 2000.
Okay.
April 2000.
So is that too late for that shop?
Yes. It cuts off somewhere in the early to mid 90s.
Oh, that's right. Because we were talking about whether Heir to the Empire could be in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Newsstand. That would have been sweet. I want to check that one.
Yeah, Heir to the Empire potentially it's 95.
Ooh,
Hey, I got a
Canadian.
couple of those.
Canadian price variant.
Canadian price variants are fun.
Looks like it's in good shape too. Yeah, my Canadian price variant for that Voltron 1 is taken off.
So are Canadian price variants even rare in Canada?
There's a Canadian guy that I follow
who buys up anything that's a Canadian price variant, and he seems to think that they're going to take off just because they're a price variant. But some aren't according to him.
Does he think they haven't taken off yet? It seems like they've already left the airport.
Yeah, I'm assuming he thinks that they're going to take off even more.
Dolph, why you gotta show this crap?
It's a Canadian price variant,
I don't want to see this.
and it's a 9.4.
For $400?
I don't want to see that business.
Why no?
You get a West Coast Avengers, a Return of the Jedi, and a Batman 404 for $9.99.
Dolph, or Chris, that's just taunting me. I want to find my Secret Wars 8 in the wild.
You will. I want this
If
one.
I saw one in the wild, I'd buy it.
Krull #1 Canadian price variant. God, I love this.
9.8.
movie. Great movie.
3 hundu.
Isn't Liam Neeson in this? Oh, Patrick Stewart's in this.
How about that freaking face?
Look at that. Thundercats #1. CPV.
That's got to be dinged up for it's only $200.
Has to be.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I could
Tickerific.
certainly improve it, but... Oh,
Yeah, but
there's
that's
stains.
spine's ravaged, yo. Look at that spine.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that bottom staple.
Look at around that bottom staple. Yeah.
Can't wait to see the back.
The back looks better because
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
the wrap is poor and shows the bottom staple kind of blown out in the front.
Is that the Care Bear cousins?
Yeah, that's gone. I'll make him an offer. $20.
20 beans.
Seller offer $18.
Uh-oh.
I will make a counter offer. It's Nelly Cruz. I'll make it $15.
Dolph in real time showing us his eBay transactions.
Right.
That's it.
Well, did you you boys see the rest of the hotkeys? X-Men Adventures 1 is on there. I bet you every one of us has a copy of Spider-Man 2099 one.
It wouldn't let me look up hotkeys, right?
Everybody?
It's
Everybody?
locked.
Spider-Man 2099?
2099,
The red foil one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have that.
All four of us got that book.
I
There
bought
you
that when
go.
I was a kid.
Yeah, all four of us have that. Do all four of us have Amazing Spider-Man 365, the preview of Spider-Man 2099? The
I do
hologram
not.
cover.
I just got 3 of them. I literally got 3 of them in a basketball magazine lot. And they all have all-star stickers on the back of them. I was like, damn it.
There you have it.
Can you like steamer clean that? Can you steam that off?
First, I need one of the bondage covers.
Each one has NBA
Ooh.
Jam Session
Hello.
clear
Oh,
sticker in the back.
That is a large sticker.
That's a very large sticker. I mean, I probably could get it off. Just a little heat, a little moisture. The glue will be a little... But this one's kind of hosed.
Who's?
I could probably get a couple bucks for it. This one's nicer.
I need that bondage covers 3 right there.
Mine, of course, came back. Dolph, you obviously you know mine came back in my favorite grade from CGC, a 9.6.
Ugh.
That's my CGC grade of choice.
It
a
is.
9.6.
That's the
Yeah,
one, huh?
apparently.
That's the one.
Apparently, it's going to be my grade of choice as well. So,
See that
good
price?
company, sir.
Yikes.
$4.15?
Yeah.
Holy
Goodness
just get
gracious.
just get a beater copy. Somebody's got to have one that's been run over.
By a Mack truck.
Exactly. Yeah, buy it now.
Holy-
$50.
Holy chesticles on that
That's a Mexican variant.
Power Girl.
Oh, it is a Mexican variant.
Where did the Power Girl go?
Good
See
God.
See the chesticles on her?
Oh, there's the variant. There's the Virgin variant of that Alice book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
$35. That's not bad.
No, it's not too bad. Not that I have $35. Yeah.
You have that one?
I got both of those. Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah. There's a Virgin and a trade dress.
Both of them.
Was this another Mexican variant?
Yep.
Hola.
German variant? Jeez, Jimmy, you're not going for all the variants, are you?
Guten
No,
Tag.
I'm just going for the mostly for the American ones.
There you go.
There she is.
It's a good cover.
Yeah, it's a
Holy
warm
boobies.
low cover.
I love that cover.
That would be some sort of space age technology, that outfit.
I think that's a little tongue in cheek. The up in a way.
Mm.
That's Adam Hughes.
Yeah.
Yep.
$2.99, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Do you have $3?
Jim,
Not really.
you bought that those Harley books though right at the right time.
Yeah, I did.
Those took
Why I
off
ordered
right
them straight off the
away.
website. I got the Harley books the day came out.
You
He's
have
got that
one?
book. Yeah, he's got that.
Yep. Jason got me that one.
I don't even know what's
$3.
going on with your list.
Captain Carter book already $12.
There's another chesticle cover.
Nice.
Any Power Girl's a chesticles cover.
There, the
That
statue
one's even-
arrived. The
that one's
statue's
even more
at
absurd
Comic
than the-
Fortress. Did you see it, Chris?
No.
Yeah, it's nice. It's really nice. 300, man. Is this a Japanese version now? Jeez.
There's a Japanese one? Like, that's pretty badass, though.
Why? Because it's got Japanese writing?
Yeah, I love Japanese. I love Japanese writing.
Give me an Adam Hughes book. I'll give you some Japanese writing on it. Just give me a marker.
$3.35 for a 9.2.
Newsstand. Yeah. Jeez, that's crazy.
I want a
That's
what
a
is
nice
it?
one,
David
too.
Jewelers.
It's Adam Hughes.
That's the one I have. I got a Mark Jewelers.
The Mark Jewelers. That's what.
I got to get that one graded. It's really nice. It's probably like a 9.2 Jewelers.
That's what I want for a
Did you send
68.
those books? Did you send the books in today?
I got them right here. I just put CGL stuff in there. So
All right.
I'm gonna bring them with me to work tomorrow, and I'm gonna send them out.
You gonna sell the Mark Jewelers?
If it grades nice enough, I might. I certainly am not attached to it.
There's an Adam Hughes I don't have.
This one,
Yeah.
it's a nice one. It's ample.
Why is Power Girl boobalicious?
She always is. Always.
I don't
Oh,
even know who drew her first.
Her first book's in that All-Star Squadron, right? Isn't that the first?
Yeah, it
Power
is.
Girl?
But who drew it?
Is that George Perez? That book?
Oh yeah, it might be. I can't look here.
What is that? That's All-Star Squadron, like 26 or whatever, right?
Something like that. Is that Leah Thompson?
I mean, she has a boob window.
Howard-
Golden Girls.
Howard
That's true.
Stern.
That's true. She was created with a boob window.
Yep.
Oh no, that is Mike Grell. All-Star Comics 58 is
Ooh,
the
that's
first appearance
cool.
of Power Girl.
That's really cool.
Evil.
Ideal Comics.
To Jimmy's point, the origin of Power Girl, first Power Girl title is Showcase '97, and even back in the '70s, she was showing up kind of chesty,
Yeah.
you know.
Man, this book was going for like $50 when it first came out. Now it's
What is it?
$8.
That's how it goes.
Batgirl 50. It was like the first preview of that Batgirl TV show girl.
Mm.
And then everybody's like, yeah, this is stupid.
What about Wonder Woman 750?
See, he is another one that I always confused with Adam Hughes.
Terry Dodson.
Yeah.
He never finishes his work the same way Adam Hughes does.
We got a Dotson.
He does
Not a
do
Dotson.
he does do the heavy outline like
He
like
does.
Adam Hughes does. Yeah.
Is that Svengoolie?
Svengoolie. Hey.
Nice. Oh well, I'm done. That looked like Adam Hughes, but it's not.
Anyways, boys,
Yeah.
we got what do we got for next week? Hopefully we'll have some books to report on. Jim may have a second child.
By next
the
week.
I hope not.
Why do
I
you
hope not next week.
Why?
I can't.
I don't think you have a choice.
For Amanda's sake, hopefully not next week. Anytime after next Friday, not this Friday, next Friday. Anytime after that, no problem.
Oh, I didn't
It's
know
ink.
Labyrinth had a comic. It's kind of cool.
3 issues.
That's Jennifer Connelly's first appearance in comics.
I like it.
Probably not David Bowie's though.
Nah, they probably did like a Man Who Fell to Earth comic. Appearance of President Kennedy.
My Friend Dahmer.
Assassinated days before the issue went on sale? What? That's crazy.
What on earth?
My Friend Dahmer. Yeah, look at it. Submariner number 3, 1941. That's cool. Nazis!
Why?
The low is 600. Forget it. All these Schomburg books, they're like amazing. Marvel Comics, Mystic Comics, Daring Comics. Look at them. Those are so cool. Look at this. He's getting
Look,
punched
Look
in
at
the
these
gut.
prices.
That guy's got 3 arms. That's awesome.
He's probably got 4. You
Well,
know,
all I see is 3.
there's probably a 4th one in there somewhere. Yeah, it
Look
looks
at
like
that.
the
That's
4th
how
one's
far
holding
I
Kazar
don't
his
want
arm.
to. I don't want
too.
to see anybody's third arm.
Kazar go. Wait, he. That's his arm. I thought it was like he's got 3 arms too. Kazar goes back this far. Kazar goes back to
Well, that's gone up.
what?
I was just looking because I was curious with the Wonder Woman 750. I got the Shannon Mara exclusive.
Yeah.
I
I
paid
got
like
one of the Adam Hughes.
Oh, how cool is that?
I think it was like $40.
How much is that? $22,000.
This book, 22K.
That Cap and
yeah.
Bucky.
4th appearance of Captain America. All winners #1. That is a cool book.
I can go for 22 grand.
Prototype of this. See, this is how far the Savage Land goes back. Because Kazar is in Marvel 1.
Oh shit!
You know, what is the actual first appearance of Savage Land? Marvel
Kazar,
1?
Kazar's first appearance. So I think it's Marvel. It might be Marvel 1.
The Fighting Yank.
Oh, that's a cool cover. Damn, that's awesome.
Is that in the bondage covers?
Yeah, I guess so. This is USA Comics #6. It's not even Cap.
I always like when even Key Collector's scan copy of the book is like a beat up copy. That shows you how rare the book is.
Yeah. USA. I didn't even know of USA Comics. Dude, that is so cool. Well, I would love to get an old Cap, like a 40s Cap. gotta go luggage hunting. You guys got old luggage that you can't open up anymore? I'll take it.
All right, boys, are we done?
We're done. Jimmy's asleep.
Right.
Look at that. Yeah, there you go, Jason. That's the best they can come up with. But I heard though this SN is pedigree. If you ever see SN on a comic like that,
Really?
it's pedigree. Yeah. It's some lady who used to buy it's either for an orphanage or something. She would buy all the comics at the
The Boys and Girls Club of Delaware?
something like that. She would buy the comics, write SN on them, and bring them back to the orphanage, and it became like a pedigree collection. I want this one. Speed 31.
Are you and Jimmy going to go thrifting at the Boys and Girls Club of Delaware at some point in time?
I'll take the trip.
In the near future? Jim, that's probably where the Thor 337's at.
Probably. The Beta Ray?
Yeah. Because it wasn't in the books I got.
There you go, Jimmy. Terrific.
All right.
All right, boys.
That's that.
Go to the live stream. Oh, Joe wrote. What's up, Joe? He's working tonight. He's listening.
What up, Joe? Thanks for joining.
Thanks for joining.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah, thanks, man.
All right, boys. We'll see you next. What are we gonna talk about next Wednesday? Obi-Wan, I guess.
Obi-Wan.
We need another tournament.
Mm-hmm.
We could do one
Probably.
leg of a tournament.
A tournament for what?
I don't know. What did we do? Well, we can't do Star Wars characters. We killed that one. Who did we say
And do
won?
Marvel movies.
It's like Yoda.
We could do Marvel movies with Chris.
Marvel movies
But
with Chris.
Chris hasn't seen all of them, though, right?
How do you know what I've seen, fool?
Don't tell him his business.
I think,
Yeah.
I think you've said in the past, though, that you have not watched all the Marvel movies.
What have I not seen? I have not seen Multiverse of Madness. And I think I've seen everything else.
Yeah?
Don't
So
tell
you-
him his
you can-
business, devil woman.
You can do the champ. We could do the Contest of Champions again.
Contest of Champions of Marvel.
Dolph,
What are you
Dolph
doing?
just
Put him-
doesn't want. Dolph just doesn't want the Winter Soldier to
I don't
make
want
his
Winter
part
Soldier. Jimmy is Jimmy thinks Winter Soldier is the best movie.
It's a good one.
It is a good one. It definitely was in our final four. It just wasn't the best. I think
I don't know what I would rank as the best.
Dolph
Endgame won,
paid-
right?
He paid me off for my vote.
Endgame won.
Endgame
Endgame one.
Yeah,
as the
Endgame.
best.
It was Endgame, Avengers, Winter Soldier, and
No, Winter Soldier was number 2.
No, I'm just saying, not in order. That was our final
Okay.
four. What was our other
Final four.
final four? Was it the other Endgame, the other Infinity War?
Infinity War was better than Endgame.
Because it was.
You know what we should do? We should do an animated movie sometime. Just in like, I don't know how we'd get that list, but like,
Oh,
you know,
I have
the
that.
list.
I have that list.
But it can't just be Pixar. It can't just be Disney. Like,
I got it.
Iron Giant needs to be on that list.
Oh, definitely.
You know, like those types of things.
You're gonna be shocked at how high I rank Tangled. I love that movie. Yeah, Iron Giant's up there for sure.
Tangled definitely ranks high in this house.
Tangled's awesome. I love Young Robinsons too, or is it the Meet the
Meet the
Robinsons? I love Meet the Robinsons.
yeah.
It's a great movie. Yep.
I kind of got to
What's
think
the one that was just came out that had verse the robots? It was
I didn't watch that one yet, but yeah, I heard that's
Good.
really good. Magnus
Good.
versus the robots or something. It's the family, right? Versus
Yeah, it's the
robots?
family.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't watched that one yet either, but
yeah, it's good.
Yeah, we could do that.
So that's for next week.
Yeah, I'll work on it. Big champion of animated movies. We're doing like this is gonna be a big list.
It is a big list.
It's a big
I'm gonna
list.
have to watch a lot of animated movies
We're
this
like
weekend.
DreamWorks and Pixar and Sony, because Sony's like Shark Tales and all that other crap.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna make the list.
Some of them are not bad though.
Shark Tale's not gonna make it out of the
Shark
first round.
Tales won't make it far, but Shark Tales could definitely beat the Aristocats.
Nah, not in my book.
No,
Not my book.
no.
No, there's everybody wants to be a cat beats Will Smith as a fish every
fish.
day.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Everybody
take-
wants to be a cat.
now you're taking a second look at Shark Tales. It doesn't,
Cause a cat's
Shark
a
Tale.
cat.
But Jack
Oh.
Black's in it. Jack Black's a shark. Lenny.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
Jack Black's
De
in a lot
Niro,
of stuff.
De Niro plays a shark too.
That's right. De Niro's a shark.
Wow.
All right,
Again.
boys. Good
Peace.
night. Very
Good night.
Good stream. Good talk. We'll talk Obi-Wan next week.
Good night.
Hopefully you'll have caught up and watched 4 episodes now. Bye, guys.
At least the 3. At least the 3.
At least the 3. Good night, all.
Hey.
Good night,
Let's
guys.
see if Chris can... Oh, look at that!
Whoa.
Chris checked
Made it.
out appropriately.
Number 1.